Hi, things! Hello, everybody! Hi! How are you guys? Hello! I'm coughing a damn storm. Oh, my throat is still itchy. Hello, person that is probably very busy today. I have so much shit to post. Hi! Good seeing that magical Lucy got updated. Yes, I told you guys there was gonna be a chunky update today. It's up on Webtoons. Go read it!
Whole 2 years of pink things. Great comic. Sleep Lucy is a real beast.
Hey, thank you very much for the sub, Sunday. Yeah, she really is. Stage fucking 5 clinger, that one. Totally shit posting. I usually don't shit post, actually. I wish I could, though. Hello, everybody. Yeah, new magical Miss Lucy. Safe for work for public. If you guys go read it on Webtoons, I'll put the link up. And with a spicy chapter on Patreon. So if you're in the sexy panty tier and tier number 3 and up, you get the bonus. The bonus added content of EP morning sex. You're welcome. Hi. Excited to be here. I found you through YouTube a couple of days ago, and I've been trying to find the time to join one of your streams. Oh, hello! Welcome! Disclaimer, this stream may contain less soy than previous streams. I can't believe his name was Soy. Anyway, hello! They just announced a Pokemon and Miku concert. Oh, that's so cute. Like from Project Voltage? Hello! We do like Miku in this house. We do. Lily beam! Everybody gets annihilated. I can't shoot beams from my mouth or anything like that. I'm not like Godzilla. Hi! It's going good. My throat's a little itchy, but otherwise alright. If it keeps being itchy like tomorrow morning, I might have to like chill a little bit on the yelling on streams.
Lily G heart, Lily G triangle, Lily G triangle, Lily G triangle.
Kirby Black, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Lily beam turns everyone into a pink thing. I don't have a beam. But can you throw bird at people really, really hard? Why would I throw my cow? Shooting beams from your mouth will be hella dope, though. It would look really cool. If you don't do a lot of shitposting, what's that sexy noober thing? Sub goal. Just like the fucking sexy Dr. Sumi is gonna be a shitpost. You wanna know a fun fact about creatures that shoot lasers?
I can't stay long, but the Lucy comics were wonderful.
Aw, thank
Enjoy
you.
the Persona wives and husbands.
Thank you very much. You guys wanna like hear a fun fact about creatures that shoot lasers in anime? Like, the reason why so many creatures shoot laser beams and stuff out of their mouths in animes is because it's a lot easier to animate that than actually have creature moving and destroying things physically. That's why the beam is goated. It's so easy to fucking work in. Four-month anniversary, by the way. Woo, woo! Hi! Well, really? Yeah, it's really hard to animate stuff like that moving, so the beam is goated.
A couple of streams ago, you were talking about ways
Just
you
an
could
open mouth,
change
just,
your model to fit the holidays/seasons. Here's an idea: instead of changing your model, just draw a seasonal/holiday themed necromorph to sit next to you.
I can probably put necromorphs on stream a lot easier than I could change this model. That is true. Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. Like, I still want to try and make an outfit or two occasionally, but it takes a lot longer than just, like, the old model, which was very easy to edit. Hi! Been getting into gachas lately with Cookie Run. Please send help. Oh, my condolences. Do wait for something special like the holidays. It has to be more special than the holidays. It has to be like very anticipated games, or if I'm gonna make like a little event or something, stuff like that. I've gotten into the physical gacha. Yeah! That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, because like when you're animating something like a kaiju, actually making them move is super tricky. You can use 3D, but good luck integrating it so it looks nice enough. So a lot of the times to like save money and animation headaches, they just do the beam. It's actually one of the reasons why I was very impressed with Dungeon Meshi, because they hand animated most of their monsters. Usually stuff like that would be made in 3D. And Dun Meshi actually made it by traditional animation techniques. The Mad Lads, yes, they're insane. Well, Trigger is kind of nuts when it comes to shit like that. I feel like Trigger does adaptations really well because they have a very fun, dynamic art style. So I think that they were a good pick for Dungeon Meshi. I've never seen Dungeon Meshi. You need to. I got Jaeger into Gravity Falls while he was here because it's like one of my fucking favorite things of all time, and we made it almost to the top best moment in season 2. But he still needs to watch a few episodes. Hi, Wilson! Thanks so much for the raid, sweetie! Hello! Howdy! Gravity Falls is like goated TV animation.
What if you played Chrono Trigger and did an Ayla costume? Lily as a partying butt-kicking cave girl would feel on brand.
I mean, that sounds fun, but I don't know if I have time to make costumes for games the way that I used to, because, like, this model is 7 times more work than the old one, sadly. Thank you for the super chat, though.
Hi, Lily. Remember that Weedle I asked for your help naming some time ago? He's a character now. His name's Danger D and tries his best to seem cool. But call him a good boy and he'll get all the flustering.
Danger D! Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for the sub virus. Thank you. How many characters are left? We're almost at the halfway mark of the gacha, so it might be just tonight. We might go over a little bit, but we'll be able to finish it, I think. But if I do want to finish it, let's start right now. So, yesterday, to continue stream from yesterday, we started going over the characters in the Persona 5 gacha. Persona 5 X? Persona 5 the Phantom X, right? So, we got all the way to An, which is the original Persona 5 cast. And we're going to continue from there, I think, if this is another video. Yeah, Panther was our last character. Yes, that would be An Tamaki for you guys. And so let's keep going, right? I think that these are in the order that they showed up in games. So if I am not mistaken, the next one up should be... Also, disclaimer, I'm doing all units, even the ones that have not been released in global yet.
No.
And we're only doing Phantom Thief outfits. We're not doing casual ones, because otherwise this would have lasted like 12 years. Oh, I love her. Oh, ooh. Where's my triangle? Where's it? Oh, I love her so much. That is so cute. I love her. Oh my god, she's so cute. Is she like robotic? Those legs are not normal. I love her. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. What a good color scheme. Great hair, great color scheme. Great design elements. Simple, easy, beautiful, super clean, drill hair, Banui ears, adorable mask. Oh, that's so cute. That is phenomenal. That is so adorable. Yeah, that's not a human, but I love her. The hair has a bit of a gradient. Yes, it does. It goes from teal to like blue. That is so precious. Like her accent colors are great too. She has like lime, like aggressively lime green. That's so pretty. Oh! See-through tights. I think that like those are her legs. She must be some type of robot. Let's see the 3D model. Yui. Oh my god, she's perfect! Perfect in every form! Again! Again! Yeah, buddy! Oh, she's so cute. Guys, I'm getting out. That's so precious! I love her. Jesus. Watch lilygayout.com.org. The hair, the fucking, like... And I like this because this is, like, a weird Android AI type of character that kind of definitely fits the bill. I love her legs, and I love her accessories so much. Color scheme is really nice. Very well spaced out, good placing, great line work. Very, very nice silhouette. This is one of the cases where the 2D art looks just as good as the 3D. Because the design is, like, rock solid. Alright, let's see the turnaround. Isa Bunui. Isa Bunui. With an absolutely perfect fucking face. Holy shit, I love her. Is she on skates? Yes. And I do genuinely think that those are not human legs. She actually has robot feet. She reminds me of the AI from Strikers. She does resemble, what was her name? Sophia, a little bit, yes. But she doesn't have, like, the same color scheme. I love her. And super adorable costume, too. Like, mini skirt with, like, the fucking see-through legs and the cute little robot bits. Twin tails, Banui ears. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. Oh, I need this carnally. Like, if this had been, like, at launch, I would have pulled for this unit. I would have absolutely pulled for this unit. Just the silhouette for it is phenomenal. It's very, very striking. Also, I genuinely love that these outfits are mostly symmetrical and actually could work as traditional constructions. With the obvious things like the see-through legs not being possible, and like the floating neck piece not being possible, these outfits do have a lot of sense and logic to them. There's no random elements here that confuse me. Everything makes sense, which I genuinely enjoy looking at. The most striking thing about her is probably her head, though. Like, the Banui ears and the very, very bright white pupils. Not to mention the drill hair. Like, it's funny because you'd think that the striking bits would be her body because of it's so interesting, but her hair, her head is actually the most interesting thing to me. Because it just draws so much attention. I love it so much. I want to see what we're rocking with the persona. Because, like, if these keep being that good, I might have to play it just to see what the fuss is about, you know, like... Happy 18th birthday, Hatsune Miku. Oh, fuck, yes! Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I love... Okay, this one's a little bit more on the robot-y side, but, well, that's goated, actually. That's super cool. Like, what is that? Water? Electricity? Like, her limbs are super weird, but I kind of super dig it. It looks like a hollowed out moon. Like, I'm reminded of Dalamond immediately from Final Fantasy, like that red moon that fell on everybody. Because it looks like a satellite. We're playing with, like, the rabbit on the moon theme quite a bit. A really, really cool, nice inverted color scheme, so it's mostly blue instead of mostly white. Very, very nice elements that kind of tie it back to the persona user and also thematically kind of fits the vibe. like it's the Benui on the moon, you know? It's super fucking cool. And considering the fact that she's already seems to be some sort of AI or robot herself, it makes sense that the persona would be robotic. Very nice and cohesive. Holy shit. I really, really like this. That's stunning. Have you heard of a sea bunny or a leaf slug? Yeah, I have. Is this one a Navi like Futaba? No, she doesn't seem to be a Navi, but I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, very sci-fi moon Bunui girl. I really like this. I really, really like this. Very, very good design. Let's see the all-out attack. Because so far, like, the in-game units have been absolutely cooking. I love her! So far, all of the in-game units have been absolutely insane. Very, very nice, with the exception of the MC. Very fun, very, like, well-set themes and concepts. Like, they're following through on everything, which I very greatly enjoy seeing. So adorable. Just game over. Also on a t-shirt! She's best girl now. She's super adorable. Like, I genuinely don't know how you're gonna top this one. This one might be my favorite, Yui. This one might absolutely be my favorite. There's no way. Like, this is peak for Lily, I would say this. The MC sucks. The MC doesn't suck, but the MC is very bland in comparison. Like, the MC doesn't have as much design as these units, if that makes sense. Alright. Who's next? Who's next? Lily, this one isn't gonna be your favorite. How do you know that? Oh, she's so cute! Okay, I love the theme. I love the theme of nurse. Definitely. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, wow. The mask is adorable. The outfit is perfect. Like, I love me a deconstructed nurse costumes. Like, so many times when we have nurse, we default to just sexy nurse with the short skirt and, like, titty out. I like seeing a different iteration of sexy nurse. I like a sexy nurse that is she's covered from head to toe, but she still has a lot of sensuality and a lot of really cool sex appeal in a more subtle way. The mask is precious as well, but like the entire outfit is giving very like demure, very subtle sexy, which I greatly appreciate. I especially like the contrast between like the white like dress and the dark sleeves and tights, because it's just like such a nice play on color. And we also have like a little nice pop of warmth there with the yellow in the lining of the dress and on the mask, so it makes it not super frigid. Like the thing with a lot of nurse outfits and hospital gowns and stuff, they tend to be very cool toned. Like hospital is a very sterile environment, chat, so like if you want to make a nurse character that seems really, really comforting, that's why we go with, like, the light pink nurse outfit a lot of the time, especially in Japan, because it's more soothing. But in this one, the light pink scene's almost white. It's super, super, super light, and we decided to add the pop of color with yellow, which makes it a little bit more welcoming, if that makes sense. The hair is gorgeous. The hair is gorgeous. Like, the main thing I like is just the outfit in general. So let's see the 3D model. Let's see how this composition stacks up to the one in game. Marian. Oh, that's so cute. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm getting out! Oh, is this the one that was supposed to be added to standard, but they didn't add her? She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The tall boots, the dress, the cute, the dark sleeves, the nurse hat. The fact that, like, she's covered from head to toe, but she's still, there's so much allure in this character. I don't know if it's because of the way that she's posing, or because of the way that the outfit is made, but, like, this is very, very attractive without needing to throw skin into the picture, which I appreciate. The accent she has in her arms and her legs make you look at her body. Like, it's very easy to read costume as well. All of these are so well designed. I'm genuinely impressed by the team at Persona 5 X for making such good designs. It's gorgeous. I'm really liking. I'm sorry I keep harping on this, but give her the mask. I can't. That's how the character viewer works in this. All right, let's see the tone around. She looks like a healer. Like she looks like a I will heal you with kisses. Stunning. What a pretty face too. Like I really feel like we nailed. Like I think that right now the Atlas Persona character design art style, it's at its peak. It had some growing pains with like Persona 3 and 4. But, like, now that we're, like, moving on to 5 and 5X and Metaphor, I feel like the art style is, like, the prettiest it's ever been. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, they really nailed it. And I really like the Persona 5 art style because it's an art style that I took heavy inspiration from when I first began my career. So, this is really, really cute. This is a 5-star medic unit. Another 5-star. The cool thing is that the 4 stars also look like 5 stars. This is really, really sweet. Love the ponytail. Aw, thanks, Jaeger. So let's see the persona, because this one feels like a healer. Oh, wow. So the theme for the persona, for me, doesn't really fit her outfit, but at the same time, thankfully, the designers were smart, and they decided to connect the persona and the actual persona user with color scheme. So, up until now, most of the personas, and still now, have had inverted color scheme with their users. So, Marian has a very white, heavy color scheme with purple and yellow accents. And Talia has a very, like, purple and yellow heavy color scheme with, like, white accents. So, while this might not be as Doctor-themed as Marian is, it still fits because we still tied the color scheme together. And there's still similar shapes and flow to the persona and to the user. So, like, Marian's mask, it kind of resembles a flower, and this persona has flower motifs. So even if it's not like as on the nose as other personas and their users, I still really like this because it's tied together really, really well. It's really, really pretty. It's so stunning. Looks much like an old doctor. Like, yeah, it looks like more like a traditional one, if that makes sense. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's see the turnaround for it. There's so much to like in these designs. I genuinely do think that they cooked way too hard on these. Like, you're making a fucking, you're making like a fucking gourmet meal for a gacha. I genuinely don't understand. Still, though, I do appreciate good character designs, regardless of where they end up in. So, even if this is for a gacha, it's still good to, you know, set the example that gachas can and should have really good character designs that have purpose in them. And I really love it because it's a phenomenal example about how you don't need to be overcomplicated to make good designs. Her feet are a needle. Oh my god, she's a syringe. Oh, that's so cool. She's a fucking syringe! But yeah, it's a beautiful character, and I do genuinely hope that we see more stuff like this in gachas in the future. So let's see that all-out attack. If she has one, she seems like a support unit. It's beautiful. It's funny because this unit actually did have some controversy. Oh, your face is stunning! Ah! Sterilization complete. Why is that on that background with the mountains and the bird? Why? Oh my god, that's so, like, unhinged. Holy shit. But she has a beautiful, beautiful fucking face. I adore that. Controversy. Why? Okay, the reason why she caused controversy is, like, she took our ball, she made you sterile. No! So the reason why she was controversial is because in the Chinese servers, so the original servers, she was added to the standard banner pretty much right away. She was a standard banner 5-star, a pretty good unit. Pretty much everybody had her because I think she's like one of the few healers on the game at the moment. And when they released her on global, they made her run limited. So the global players were like, hey, what gives? How come in the original server she was available in standard right away, but for us in global she's a limited run? So people were speculating that it was to try and get more money out of players. Anyway, moving on. Overall, though, I do think that Marian is really, really, really cute. Gorgeous face. Very good theme overall. Very strong theme overall. And I do like the persona, even if at a glance it doesn't seem to match. But, like, the more details I check from Marian's outfit, the more I see stuff that ties it together. So I do like this quite a bit. Very, very good. The boy! Our boy... Weirdo. The man who would like to fuck paint. Yusuke, I was expecting him sooner, is another one of the core Persona 5 cast members. I do think that his codename is Fox. Futaba calls him Minari. His thing is that he's, like, an artist, right? So, like, his Phantom Thief outfit is, like, incredibly flamboyant, puffy sleeves, really bright gloves, like, the Fox mask, like, open slutty shirt. Like, Yusuke's weird. And his Phantom Thief outfit is just as weird as his personality. It's very fun because you see the outfit, and the outfit immediately screams cunty, right? And Yusuke's also, like, stunning, a beautiful boy, but he's really weird. So, like, the outfit kind of really captures that weirdness. And it's also incredibly, incredibly stylish. So let's see the 3D model, because I think that, like, his sleeve is covering up a good chunk of his torso. Look at that boy! Look at that lanky-ass weird dipshit. God, I love him. He has a great silhouette. His outfit's one of the simpler ones in the Phantom Thieves. He doesn't have a lot of stuff going on. Doesn't have a lot of dingles and dongles. But what he does have is a strong collar, strong sleeves, and very, very strong dangling details. So he has his, like, foxtail, which already gives him a ton of personality. And the main thing to know about his outfit is that it's very beautiful in its simplicity, because Yusuke is an artist. So for him, I think that, like, the devil is in the details. And despite the fact that it's not a super detailed outfit, there's still a lot of really cool things to see here that tell you a little bit about him. My favorite thing about this outfit is probably the mask, which is why it's too bad that the model doesn't have them. But I also do like that Yusuke was one of the ones that had very brightly colored gloves in a very, very dark outfit. So he has a strong color scheme as well. And very, like, traditional, because he has, like, red and white and, like, the fox mask. So his vibe is a lot more, whatchamacallit, artsy than the other Phantom Thieves, but it definitely still has the same pizzazz that the rest of them do. Let's see his turnaround so you guys can see, like, the costume from the back. He's super lanky too, so, like, they didn't want to give him, like, super Dorito body. His thing is that, like, he's very, like, frail, right? He's very skinny and tall and lanky and super weird, and they want to kind of, like, preserve that personality trait for him. Which is why he doesn't have, like, anything like Joker's coat or, like, Skull's, like, really, like, exaggerated spine on the back. So, like, he just has very simple things. He has the foxtail that kind of resembles the head of a brush and his fox mask and very strong sleeves and collar, and that's it. He doesn't need a lot. Super simple outfit. I think that for him, it's just, like, the really loud... Look at that fucking hip sway! The actual few details he has that are very striking. And his persona is also amazing. It's a butt play. No! Yeah, also, yeah, he's very skinny because he doesn't eat, because he'd rather, like, spend all of his money on his craft, if that makes sense. But that's something that you don't really get to infer at a glance. I think that at a glance you can tell that he's definitely quirky and a bit weird. And that he's also very loud about it. Like, he's very unabashedly and unashamedly himself. Let's see the persona. Hey, baby! So, I think that Goemon is the most high gay to ever high gay out of all of the personas I've ever seen ever. Like, look at that. That is flamboyant. That is high gay to the extreme.com.org. It's so loud. So while Yusuke's outfit is incredibly simple, his persona is the opposite, actually. His persona looks like a Yakuza fever dream come to life. We have leopard print in the sleeves, and then diamond patterns all over the fucking shirt and, like, part of the belt. A checkered obi, ropes with, like, 2 different colors, like, insanely fucking loud hair, super tall shoes with a shit ton of patterns. And then what is he holding? Is it a bike? It's a lot. So Yusuke's persona is the exact opposite of Yusuke, the way that he dresses, because his persona is the loud side of his personality, which is to say, yeah, a lot. It's super fun though, because you can tell that even though it's really like chaotic and like a lot is happening there, there's a method to the madness. Like there's still a lot of design here. Like all of the chaos in this persona was meticulously crafted in a way that it's still very readable. And there's a lot of elements for your eye to travel to, but I would say that this one is not distracting because despite the fact that it's super loud, it's completely symmetrical. Completely. There are no asymmetrical details on Goemon. Because I think that if they added any, your eyes would immediately pop out of your skull. So, easy to read, symmetrical, very colorful and very chaotic, but like at the end of the day, there's like 5 or 6 colors in this, but they all belong to like similar color families, and there's also like one big color, which is that big, the blue on his, kimono, robe, I don't know the name of that one specifically, but like blue being like the outstanding color in this really helps balance the persona, I think. So Goemon is a goated design. This one's actually one of the best ones, I would say, despite how loud it is, you know? Speaking of design charts, chat, don't just wear socks with sandals, it's so horrid. Yeah, don't do that, but like if in this one, it's fine. Don't some anime give this huge haircut for Yakuza type guys? That's why I say that this one is a Yakuza fever dream, chat. Wait, I just saw the leopard print. It's inside of his sleeves. It's kind of subtle. It's kind of subtle, but like he's not subtle at all. It's a literal manifestation of his extra personality. It's perfect. Yeah, like his personality's like this. And that's like the point of a persona. It's like you. So let's see the turnaround for Goemon. Before we see the all-out attacks, like, look at that. Look at that incredibly fucking flamboyant piece of shit. And on the back, it's a lot more subdued. I think that the loudest you get is on the front. Absolutely amazing, too. Okay, let's see the all-out attack. Drama! Yusuke is incredibly dramatic. His thing is like, I want to make the most beautiful art on the planet, and I am going to be so dramatic. So dramatic while I do it. So that's why, like, it's really funny because if he actually cared, he could get, like, mad pussy, but, like, all he wants to do is draw and paint and make his art. And that personality really does shine through the persona and through the way that he carries himself. I don't know if there's another Persona 5 base cast member here. There should be. Let's see. I don't think that they dropped all... Oh, mom. Oh, okay. I don't think that they dropped all of them at once. So, Makoto Nijima. What can I say about Makoto Nijima except that her outfit is perfection? This is an outfit that is sexy without showing an iota of skin. This is pure energy, all right? Makoto has an amazing fit because, like, her whole deal is that, like, biker, right? Makoto's one of those characters that, like, she's very serious and she carries herself very, like, with a lot of dignity and very elegantly, but if she gets pissed at you, she gets pissed at you. And I think that inner self, that, like, inner rage that she carries within herself is expertly portrayed in her outfit as a Phantom Thief. But this outfit not only gives her ass for days, it also gives her legs for miles. Makoto has an amazing fit. The way that it's constructed, it draws the eye so well. Shall we spend 100 hours bragging about how I banged your sister? Oh, you can't bang Sae, sadly. So I would give Makoto a triangle because I do genuinely think she's a great character. Ah, Joshua, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Just, It's a very form-fitting outfit. It's an absolutely stunning fit. It draws the eyes so well. It has some really nice silhouette. It's an outfit that, if they didn't add certain elements, it would actually be kind of monotonous, but she has chaos in there. She has spikes in the shoulders, in the knee pads, the shoes. She has a scarf element there. It's not just a skin-tight suit and that's it. It's a very well-crafted one. Like, it does look like a motorcycle suit, but there's something about it that would almost, like, be reminiscent of BDSM without the overtly sexual tones to it. It's just very sexy, you know? I feel like I owe you all the stuff I comments. I don't know anyone nothings. I've been a lot of Makoto, though. I've drawn Saya before. If I draw Saya again, I'm probably going to do it with Aketchi again. We're bragging to Sai about Makoto. Oh, yeah, you can tell Sai, like, so shall I tell you how I boned your sister? And she'll be like, I don't know why I need to know this. I'm just gonna say it, not making Sai a romance object has to be one of the biggest missed up rebounds in NBA history. There was no way they could write it in, but yes. But yeah, Makoto has a goated design. I have her figure where she's on Joanna. It's a great fit. Let's see the 3D model. That's why a lot of people like Makoto, but a lot of people don't like Makoto. I feel like she was one of those waifus in Persona that like caused a lot of like discussion for no good reason. I personally genuinely enjoy the character, so I don't get what the issue is. Oh, Futaba likes to talk about them because she's insane, but like, yeah, look at Makoto. Like, look at how well they use the lines of her own body to design this outfit, and how well they place the color blocking on this so that it draws attention to very specific areas of her body. It's an outfit that has good flow, but also like good, interesting elements of chaos, especially on the shoulders and on the knee pads. Very, very fun colors. The scarf is a nice little addition as well, to actually like give a nice bit of flow to it. It is one of the cases where it does look better in the 2D composition, but if you've ever played Persona 5 and you see her running around, she moves really well. Like, it has very good action as well. Let's see the turnaround. Ah, yes, the Nijima ass. She's very pretty, too. Like, Makoto's whole thing is that, like, she keeps being regarded as being wildly beautiful. So her sister's the same thing. So, like, an incredibly beautiful face, but I think the thing that makes Makoto like such a strong design is more the fact that her personality really shines through in her Phantom Thief outfit. Hi! It's absolutely beautiful, super fun, super sexy, doesn't show an iota of skin either. It's just like a very strong, it's a strong sensuality. It's not at all subtle. I think that she's very much in your face about it. And her persona, though. Her persona's the interesting part. Just what a good outfit. So, Makoto's persona is Joanna, and it's one of the few personas that you can ride. Initially, when I first saw this in-game, I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean a motorcycle? But I do genuinely think that it's a right fit for her, because it's the type of persona that you use to barrel through things, and like you just go places. She attacks with the motorcycle. It's a very interesting take on a persona, because I had not played a Persona game before this, so for me, this was very interesting, because I was not at all expecting a motorcycle. I was expecting like another humanoid figure, but it makes sense because it kind of like implies the fact that like Makoto has to be the one that's like fully in control of her own destiny, fate, whatever. And so her driving the motorcycle definitely like shows that like she is driving her persona forward with her own two hands. So it's a very fun design for Persona. I want you guys to see the turnaround, because it might just look like a motorcycle from this angle, but it is a persona. Let's see the turnaround real quick. The second iteration of her persona is a little bit more humanoid, yes. So you guys can't see it, but in Persona 5, the dark blue part of the motorcycle that's in front of the wheel, it's actually a face. It's not very noticeable in this one for some reason, but it does have like her persona's face on it. I have the figure, which was probably the hardest one to get a hold of, and they did model Joanna's face in it, so I do know this for a fact. It's such a fun persona, though, because it's just dead-ass a motorcycle. I love the facing forward at the end to make it more visible. Thank you, Spanish. And it's just really fun. Very fun shapes, very spiky. It ties together with the shapes on Makoto's outfit as well. It's just too bad that there's not a lot of detail on Joanna's face in this, but it doesn't really matter. Wave can put up a picture. But the important thing is that, like, it does match Makoto super well. Like, her entire thing is, like, biker babe, which, ugh, I love. You can see the mouth for the persona. You can't see a ton of detail, though. A very vibrant bike. Well, yeah, it's a strong one. Makoto's also a martial artist, so she uses punchy punch. Like, you wouldn't think it to look at her because she's, like, student council president and, like, super, like, well-mannered and pretty polite. But she has, baby girl has some anger management issues, alright? And we make the best of it in her persona fighting skills, because, Makoto Nijima is not someone that I think I would like to piss off, because it's like the type of person that they're usually like very calm and collected, but if they get mad, they get mad. And I do like how like calm she is after she beat the shit out of something. Best way I can phrase it is that Makoto's very, very sexy without being a hoe. Yeah, it's a very like subtle sexuality, I think. I wonder when this continuation of Futaba's harem plan comic going to continue. You mean Love Navi? I'm not sure. I haven't had time to plan it out. Don't rage bait her. She's also, like, technologically illiterate. Alright, let's see who's next. Whoa! Gil! Oh my god! Oh my god! A character over the age of fucking 40 in a gacha? What is this? What? This deserves a triangle just for the age. Like... Hag, 75, Luli. Does not look 75, but I'll take it. Hag. Okay, good. No, you know what? Yeah, yes. Oh my god, yes, and a good-looking hag, too. I love that jacket. That jacket is insane. That jacket is phenomenal. Like, holy shit. The jacket is awesome, but her outfit is also killer. Her body's framed so nicely. I love the gloves. I love the bright pop of blue in the jacket. I like the blue accents all over the bodysuit. Shoes are amazing. Fabric draping is amazing. Weapon is amazing. The hair is just... I really hope that the 3D model doesn't immediately make me want to cry. But this 2D render is like, yeah, Vino, holy shit. Vino this hag. Yeah. You know what? Yes. I genuinely think that we need to stop being afraid of older people in media. People age. People get old. Older women are in fucking demand. Old pussy is better than no pussy, chat. For fuck's sake. Anyway, 4-star, by the way. I would not be able to tell looking at her. I would not be able to tell looking at her. That's a 5-star design to me. We like older women. We need to like older women. Like, we need to stop being afraid of people being old. Especially in media. For me, seeing older, more experienced characters is always, like, a treat. Because I feel like media only caters to young people. And, like, the more we stop idolizing, like, youthfulness, the less fucking barely 18 weirdos we're gonna have. Like, the way to fucking treat the problem of the amount of fucking people being creepy at very, very young women is by showing them that older women are also good, you know? Because they are!
Happy September.
Thank you for the sub. Happy September. So, like, yeah, I genuinely think that we need more older characters in media because Hag is in demand. Hag is in demand.
Gilf alert.
Absolutely. Thank you for the sub, Fox Cyber. Thank you. We need more old pussy. Are you saying that because you're getting older too or for other reasons? I'm just saying that, no, Mama, I'm taken care of. Thank you very much. But, like, I'm saying that mostly because... as people get older, I do think that there needs to be media that caters to, like, a growing audience. I think that the problem is that we idolize youthfulness because it's all we see.
We have an 87-year-old as the current Sentai Green.
Thank you so much for the super chat! Like, the fact that so much media is about young adults, or hell, teens most of the time, it starts to get really weird and really stupid the more you look at it, because you should not give, especially with, like, stuff like this, that, like, that amount of power for a high schooler is like, let me tell you something about teenagers. They would not use it for like, in video games, okay? Like, this is why I always say that the Persona 5 cast, base Persona 5, not the gacha, they act like college students, because... a fucking high schooler isn't gonna give a rat's ass about society and justice. They just want to look cool. Like, a teen's currency is just, I want to meet girls and I want to look cool. Being like the Persona 5 cast that like they actually care what happens to society and they want to go change people's hearts, that's not something, that's not a mindset you have at 16. That's a mindset that you gain with age. As a human being, altruism is one of the last things that you develop. That's something that comes with age. So seeing older characters makes me really happy because they can give different perspectives. Absolutely. It's a mindset developed through hard lives, but probably still too young. Still a bit too young. Even with a hard life, it takes a while to process. Altruism is one of the last few things that you develop. Like, why do you guys think that we need to teach children empathy? They don't learn it by themselves. They have to, like, experience shit and learn that shit. So yeah, I'm happy seeing older characters in games like this because, first of all, they're all also wildly attractive. Like, beautiful people don't stop existing past age 30. And it's just really fun to see characters that have like more lived experience in media. And I really like the variety because if you look at some other gacha, I'm not gonna name names, but we can all think of at least one. All the characters are like the same age, so they all have like very similar faces and very similar bodies. Like, it just feels very samey to me. This variety that I like to see, definitely. So Vino is, yeah, tippy top, 10 out of 10. 5-star in my heart. Let's see the 3D model. And they made her face old, too. Okay. She looks great. I do think that it looks better in 2D. But the mask might be doing a lot to help with the model here. She looks old. She does look 75. All right. All right, this is Hag, by the way. Like, what you guys consider hag, like a 30-year-old, that's not hag. That's still fertile. This is a hag. This is hag. This is eggs have been dried up and turned to dust mama. But you know what? That's a good thing! Give me older characters in media, please. It's just so much fun to, like, look at characters that have different life perspectives and stories instead of the same thing over and over and over again. The outfit looks absolutely fantastic, by the way, in 3D as well. Still looks very good. Yeah, for a 70-something-year-old, she looks very good. Excellent body type as well. Something Hag is like 40 and up. No! Yeah, she looks amazing even though she's like 70. A very, very beautiful character. I do like this one. I think that like people are just afraid of getting old and that's why they're like, oh no, a wrinkle. Like, stop that. You will age eventually. Do it gracefully and with dignity, okay? Do it gracefully and with dignity, chat. Can I, like, go on a tangent real quick for a second? I've been noticing this trend, because you guys know me, I like to, like, watch videos about different things on YouTube, and apparently there's this trend of people my age, like 20, or even younger sometimes, that get Botox! Botox! Like, at age 20 to 25, you don't have wrinkles. Why on earth would you need Botox? They say it's preventative Botox. They call it baby Botox. They say it's to prevent wrinkles. But you want to know what? That shit makes you wrinkle up faster. That shit makes you wrinkle the fuck up. You want to know what Botox is for, chat? Botox is for much older people, like, say, age 60 and up, that have a lot of sagging on their face or that their muscles have lost strength. Because Botox paralyzes muscles. So, if you paralyze the muscles of a very, very young person every fucking 6 months, when you stop using Botox, your face is gonna sag, your muscles are gonna atrophy, and you will look older! You will look older. You wanna know why I know this? Not only just videos. I have a cousin who's a year younger than me. She looks 40. Why? She got Botox. She looks 40. I look younger than she does. And I'm a year older than she is. People are so afraid of aging that they're making themselves look older prematurely and trying to stop the aging. Like, just age. Just age with dignity, chat. Age gracefully. You don't need Botox. People are getting large amount of cosmetic surgeries as early as their teenage years. It's unfortunately just part of the current society. Well, thankfully, we don't have to listen to society. I have never had any work done. Even if I did, I wouldn't. I think it's fine if you want to get cosmetic surgery. However, do it safely and responsibly, and be aware that you could fuck up your face forever. Like, research before you fucking do that shit, alright? I don't think I'm ever going to get Botox because I don't like needles, but I don't think that at my age it's something that's necessary. Like, mama, I'm 30. Like, I don't need Botox. My face is fine. But yes, I like seeing the hag in the video game. Let's see the hag's persona. It better be a fantabulous old lady. Oh, I love this. It's just so fun to see older characters like this, genuinely. And it's such a, like, form-fitting outfit as well. Like, I like that we didn't just make an old lady that was, like, hunched over and that's it. We actually made an old lady that's capable. We made an active senior! This is like what happens to an old person when they've actually been active their entire lives. Their body works fine. God, I need to work out. They made her a badass, not just like a crone. I really like this. She's old, but they still made her sexy. They still made her look good, because guess what? You can look very good in your later years if you take good care of yourself. Like, you're gonna turn into a raisin eventually, but I think until like you hit 80, you're fine. Oh, I love! Oh, that's also, it has titty. That is such a cool persona. For some reason, this is like actually definitely badass old lady coded. First of all, it's a manta ray, which I am obsessed with. There's a lot of nautical themes in Persona 5, the Phantom X, actually. I noticed that a lot of the, especially the OG units, have nautical themes. And quite a bit of them. God, the fact that it's like a manta ray shaped like a lady... It's like pulsing and kind of like gross, but also super cool. This is definitely like a top tier persona. They gave this hag one of like the best designs, I think. And she's a 4-star! My grandpa was in his mid-90s when he died, but he was active until then, so he looked like he was mid-60s at most. I need to work out. This kind of reminds me of a demon in Bayonetta. I don't know if it was like a demon or one of the homunculi. That kind of looked like a sting, like a manta ray. I think it was a boss in 2, now that I think about it a little bit more. The Velvet Room in this game is an aquarium. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's why. Yes, he's a 4-star, but I would consider this a 5-star design, definitely. Also, the fact that you can't see its eyes, and the eyes just tie back to, like, tubes on the back of the body. The tits are out, which I love, and there's, like, fleshy bits as well, so it's not purely robotic as a persona. So, like, a really nice mesh. Very well done. Very well executed. I want to see this hag all-out attack. I did not notice the tits. I did! You mean the giant manta ray that shoots lasers out of the eyeballs? That one was in Bayo 2. Yeah, it was a Bayo 2 boss. Her head is a chalice. I love it. And pillows. Look at that grandma! Oh my god. She's the best! Oh, that's awesome. Why does she have a saxophone? Why does it? Yeah, you know what? Fair. Why not? Why not have a saxophone? She looks awesome! And the eye patch is awesome. She's flexing her tongue. The outfit is phenomenal. The fucking composition is great. She's a badass. I love her hair. I love her saxophone. And I love that, like, fucking old lady grin of, I know everything! Therefore, I'm better than you. Sexy grandma. Definitely sexy grandma. I love. Give me more of those. But give me actual grandmas. Like, Seiko, I love you. Like, dan-dan-dan. But, like, you're not a grandma. If Seiko had looked like this, I would have been like, based. All right. Who's next? Who's next? This one. Okay, so far, it's like, we've gone nowhere but up, chat. Oh! Oh my god, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Oh. Like, I'm sorry, I've been thoroughly gagged. she's so pretty in every sense of the word. Lily, do not play the gacha for this. I'm not dead. The vein in my forehead is going to burst, chat. Oh my god. Why is it so beautiful? These designs are phenomenal. This is like, oh. Gamer subs break. I got so thirsty I needed a sip. Go get yours now. Code KinkyMation for 10% off, by the way. New merch did drop on Friday with the grippers out too. Feet! I desire this character carnally. Also, like, the forest green with black is such a goated color combination. Gold accents. Like, oh, she looks like a goddess! It's giving combat belly dancer. She has a cane. Is it a cape or a head veil? We're gonna see in the 3D model. But this is a phenomenally constructed outfit. Also, is she the first one that doesn't wear gloves? This one does break the traditional Phantom Thief design that requires gloves. However, I don't think that traditional gloves would have worked with this outfit, so I will be willing to excuse that. Something I've noticed that GamerSubs doesn't make you experience Crash until like other energy drinks. Use code KinkyMation and check out. Oh yeah, Jaeger can attest to this. Jaeger had like fucking 6 servings of GamerSubs a day while he was here. Do not do that, by the way. Didn't crash out once. Oh, speaking of things, God, I'm an idiot. I'm a dumbass. Guys. So I talked to Noir, right? Plushie. I asked him about the tariff things because a lot of countries stopped shipping to the US. You guys are fine. But what's more, Noir told me that my campaign was such a success that they asked if I wanted to extend it for a week. And I obviously said yes. So if you guys did not get your plushie during the past 28 days, you still have a week left to pick up the pink thing. One more week, because Noir was awesome and gracious enough to extend the campaign because we were doing so well. So we can get that bitch to 400% funded. Let's do it, things. Why are you tempting us? Because Noir is super cool and they saw how well the campaign did and they were like, hey, Lily, do you want to extend it? And I was like, fuck yeah. So if you guys want to see the victory, the fucking plushie, exclamation point plushie in chat, should I put the spinning necromorph back up? Oh, wait, no, because it fucks with the faces. No, I won't, but I'll put it up later in the week, all right? So get that summabitch to 400. Pick up your pink thing plushie if you haven't already and you want one. And once again, thank you so much for super funding my very first merch drop. You guys are awesome, and I'm incredibly grateful. God, I'm gonna cry. I'm incredibly grateful that you guys made this such a success. It genuinely means quite a lot to me. Let's go back to gaying out before I cry. Ah! Okay, Phoebe. Everything about this is giving dancing goddess, and I'm kind of obsessed. The gold ornaments, and like, excellent use of repetition everywhere in this design. A really nice sense of flow, the mask is beautiful, the colors and accents are great. She doesn't have gloves, but she also has open-toed shoes, so like, it's very cohesive. It's a genuinely beautiful outfit that has a lot of elements that tie into each other very well. And this one is more on the sexier side, the more obviously sexy side, but it's still not as sexy that I would think would be, let's call it on the nose, you know? She's gonna cry again. No! She's a bartender, she makes mocktails for you. Oh, that's so cute! So let's see the 3D model for Phoebe. I love her. She looks like a Phoebe. Wait, she has grippers out. This character's not my main. You don't even play it! Okay, a bit underwhelming in the 3D model. I think her mask adds a lot, and the hair texture has been lost completely. The hair in the 2D render was very wavy and had a lot of good texture.
More like feet be please clap.
Hey, baby! Thanks so much for the sub flame! I will say that the 3D model for this one is underwhelming. Catfish. I got catfished. Yeah, absolutely catfished. I'm still not playing it. Absolutely catfish. Because, like, the 2D render is absolutely stunning, and the 3D model, well, not bad. We lost a lot of oomph because her hair lost a lot of texture, like, so much texture. And I do feel like this is one of the ones where the mask is a necessity as well. The outfit is super cute, but the hair lost a lot of oomph, so let's see the turnaround. This happens a lot with Atlas, by the way, that their 3D models are a little bit outdated. Like, the veil is super pretty and the outfit is super cute, but the hair texture is just not it, mama. Atlas has very outdated 3D models. They should really, like, remake these. So, oftentimes, they don't read as well in 2D as in 3D. Like, she has a lot less hair in the 2D version, sadly. Like, let's compare this amount of hair to this amount of hair. It's night and day. It's completely night and day. Like, the amount of hair that she has in the 2D render is, like, a lot of volume, very well textured, and very well composed. And then the 3D model, it's just a lot less. We lost the floof. We lost the floof, but everything else is still there. It's still very pretty. I love the details on her veil so much. It's gorgeous. But let's see the persona, because the persona can save it. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Urania. Another muse. A beautiful, beautiful iteration of the design. It just matches all of the embellishments she has on her costume so well. It looks like a lunar moth. It has a little, like, fucking quarter moon. It has a halo. It has great accents. It's, like, weird and monstery and beautiful and ethereal. It has the same color scheme. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous persona. I think that the persona more than makes up for the lackluster of the 3D model, for sure, because this is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Ma'am, that is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's so pretty, though. Pointy feet. Yeah, very weird feet, too. Like, this is very persona-coded, I would say. I want to see the turnaround for this, though. Because I think that the fucking persona has the hair that she should have had. Yes, she does. So the persona has the amount of hair that she should have had. Like, the persona has a ton of volume, and she doesn't. And I do genuinely think that the 3D model could stand to use more hair. Definitely. I love everything about this, though. Like, the lunar moth and the hair making the crescent moon, and the halo, and the color scheme, and the embellishments, and, like, the filigree, and everything is just really, really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Wish the 3D model was as nice as the 2D render, though. Let's see the all-out attack. It's incredibly pretty. Very dancey. Bye! Oh my god, gay. The mask does a lot of work here. Hold on, let me just... Anyway. It's so gorgeous with the fucking mask on. I think the mask really rounds out the look. And with the fucking... She has more hair in the 2D artwork, so it looks much better in 2D. Also, bags! Fat titty. Fat titty, gorgeous, gorgeous fit, great mask, amazing outfit. The red nails, like the fucking bedroom eyes, the details on the gold on the outfit and the mask, like, oh. Yay! I love it. More. Oh, that's so cute! Okay, this one is Cord. This one's a musician. This one's a little bit more on, like, the modern side of Phantom Thieves. I love the hat mask combo. Guitar is really cool. Color scheme is super solid. Yellow and black. You can't really go wrong with black with a bright color. And no other color. This is 2 colors. And great shoes. And an awesome coat. And very fun gloves. And, like, a guitar with a blade on it. A guitar with a blade on it. Fuck yeah. I like this quite a bit. I want to see it in 3D though, because the pose and angle of this isn't letting me see like the details of the outfit, if that makes sense. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is punk rock, like, fucking rave babe. The mesh top is super sexy. Like, look at that belly button. The thing I like, though, is that this one does use asymmetry to its advantage with, like, the skirt coat thing that she has on top of her pants, which are, like, mesh. It's a great, great fit. It's really good. Is this a 5-star? This is like fucking Square Enix level of belts. So many fucking belts. Like leather straps everywhere. But this one's fun because despite the fact that it's a bit chaotic, it makes sense. Like, so far what I've noticed is that when they've done things that have asymmetry, they tend to be really subtle and not like, they're not super distracting, so I do like that. I love the crop top with the mesh. The yellow detailing is also phenomenal. The yellow lining on the back of the leather half skirt thing that she's wearing is also really cool. Matching shoelaces, the gloves, the beanie. The beanie is really cute. Nomura approved. Oh yeah. Let's see the turnaround. So we're entering the not released in the West side of the equation at this point. So it's not, this one isn't global. So these will come out. Oh, her face is super cute. These will absolutely come out in global eventually, unless the fucking thing, like, you know, shuts down, which I don't think it will. So for now, we're gonna be looking at these by ourselves. Pointy face. Very, very pointy, very angular face. If Sega doesn't destroy the game first. Have they been recovering? This week, actually. Oh! Let's see the back. Back is super sexy. But the back is really simple because I think that the front of the outfit is very loud, so they wanted to kind of like keep it cohesive. That's another thing I would say about the designs for this game is that they're cohesive. Everything makes sense. And this isn't just me simping for Persona. I don't like this gacha. This is just me appreciating good character design. Chord. Oh yeah, that is the way you should spell chord, with an H before the L. That is actually true. So with guitar, chords are spelled like that. That's like the way you play notes on a guitar. The game is doing better on support. Oh, that's good to hear. Good. I don't think this game will last long. I don't know, but these designs are so solid that, like, I do think that they... Oh, amazing. I do think that the game will last on character design alone. All right, let's see. Calliope makes sense. Awesome fucking design. It's super colorful and chaotic, and, like, it looks like an oil spill on the skirt, basically. This one's one of the more robotic ones. Personas come in, like, more robotic categories. Like, there's, like, 3 types. Like, the vehicles, the robotic ones, and, like, the weird fantasy ones. I think this one's, like, one of the robotic ones. I love how dope this looks, though, because it's, like, yeah, this is basically, like, a music box, but, like, a more steampunky punk rock version of one. The top hat is really dope. I love the ponytail. Love the color scheme. It's very loud. It's definitely, like, one of the more colorful ones, but it's not colorful because it has, like, 50 colors. It's because the texturing on the skirt is, like, super, like, almost holographic, like a CD. Which is a very neat touch. And we also have, like, nice purple. Because, like, since Chord's base color scheme is only 2 colors, it makes sense that the Persona has more colors. So it makes sense that the Persona is using purple and the, like, chrome effect of, like, a CD and green little accents here and there. So it looks really goated. Very, very nice. It's the lights inside of the jukebox. Which yeah, there's the whole thing is like a music box. I love it. Very rave-like. Yes, very rave-coded. Definitely let's take this to a concert.com.org, you know? It's almost midnight. I'm still waiting to board the plane. Pray for me, chat. Oh, no. Looks very cool. Oh, she's so cute though! Also super petite body type, which I love. Super cute, mask is adorable. The entire vibe of the character is, again, very playful. Like, rock on. Adorable. And the beanie, her hat is so cute! The hat is so adorable! Everything about this is just, fun looking, you know? I do appreciate that. Fun looking with only 2 colors. We don't need a lot. Rockin'. It's so cute! Living for today. More t-shirt text! Does look very nice. She's, yes, very petite, very pointy face. Very fun. Alright, let's move on. It's the fucking Yusuke book, woman! This is Yusuke if he was a girl. But, like, also, her version is way more colorful than Yusuke. Like, wind. Female! Woman! God, there's so much to like about this. The fucking bright red collar, same accent on her mask, the fucking rope on the back of the outfit, the giant bell, the obi, floaty sleeves, really cool boots. The pants are also great. Hairstyle is beautiful, and she has like a big parasol too. This is a beautiful design. This is incredibly elegant. Holy shit. Super elegant. I do wonder how the 3D model is gonna look though. Hopefully they don't biff it, but from the 2D render, it's pure elegant. For the first time since Soya, she's an actual person. Actual Phantom Thief teammate. Okay, so she, like, legitimately exists. Good. Like, she's aware that she's a Phantom Thief and all that. Does she have a big bow in the back? I don't think it's a bow, it's rope. That's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Let's see the 3D model.
Yusuke finally gave in to wanting that Joker D.
Oh my god, no, stop! I mean, Yusuke would take that D even as a man, mama. Okay, so the posing of this character is ridiculously elegant, even in the 3D model, which I really like. But the models are sadly losing a lot of color. Like, I've noticed that a lot of their color palettes get really muted out. Like, that dark navy blue, almost like, actually no, like dark teal that her coat and the boots had, it just looks gray now. Why? Like, why are we losing so much color? I don't get it. The masks are not available in the character viewer for some reason. This one's 4-star and free. She doesn't look like a 4-star, she looks like a 5-star. Could be a lighting engine issue? Most likely, I would say, because they are losing a decent amount of color. I really like this outfit, though. It's incredibly elegant. I especially want to see, like, the back. Oh, that's beautiful. Her face is stunning, by the way. Kind of reminds me of, what's her name? Hifumi, I think? Incredibly elegant outfit. Very, like, traditional classic Japanese. The bow is, I think, the star of the show for this one for me. Like, the giant bell with the red and white rope and the big tassels. Like, oh my god, yes. It's such a neat design element as well. And it looks so good with, like, the long, traditionally straight-cut Japanese hair. A very elegant character. I think that's the word that I would use to describe this one. Yes, for sure. They really need to update their 3D model engine. They do. It's so outdated. I don't know why they didn't do it for Metaphor. Alright, let's see the persona. Her name is Rico, codename Wind. Oh, that's amazing. It really is like Femme Yusuke. This is going on like as a woman. The hair is amazing, and the fucking paraglider on her back is so fucking cool. It's like a swing. Shuriken on her feet. Super long cape. Very nice accent colors throughout. The face is insane. Holy shit. Wait, is that like a bat-themed persona? It feels more like ninja-themed, I would say. The face is so intense. I love it so much. A really intense face. Great accent colors throughout. Very similar color scheme to like the base persona user. It does happen, by the way, that sometimes the personas do match the color scheme. It's not unheard of. It's just that in Persona 5, they like to go inverted or very, very loud. The paper airplane is a phenomenal touch. Not to mention that she has the same red and white rope that Wind has on her outfit, but throughout the design, like on the swing on the glider and around her waist. So that looks amazing. Let's see the turnaround. Chiyome. The hair is amazing as well. I really like the shuriken feet. It definitely makes it look more like a monster. Really, really long cape on the back as well. It's just a very fun, because like even the Persona's design is incredibly elegant. That's like the word that keeps coming to mind when I look at this one. Symmetrical as well and very well put together. I do like the Persona designs in this game quite a bit because they do look very monster-y for the most part, but like they also have that humanoid feel. Like they look like JoJo stands but like on crack. I love it. Persona looks like an SMT demon. Aren't Persona games a spin-off of SMT? It would make sense that they have resemblances, right? That's gorgeous. And look at like the lines on the tunic and how well they flow into the rest of her body. Absolutely stunning. But my favorite thing about this Persona is probably the face. It's super intense. Stunning. Stunning girl. Wow. Super elegant. Oh my god, the little concerned brows on her mask are so cute! Amazing, super elegant. That poor Mothman in the back is getting annihilated. Wish you well. Another t-shirt saying the way that this girl carries herself is just so eloquent and graceful. And it really shows through in the design that it's like a very like I would say that like an incredibly graceful, elegant character. That's about it. It doesn't really need to be like rough and tumble or anything, and like it's very feminine despite the fact that she's wearing like more subdued attire, you know? Like her outfit isn't masculine, but it's not like super high femme either, but like through the way that she carries herself and the way that we've like drawn the outfit, we've given it a lot of femininity, which I really like. Mothman, no, he's fine! Postcard saying, yeah, baby, mask is beautiful. She does resemble Yusuke in color scheme, though. Yes, I think that's on purpose, by the way. I think that, like, the base party members do kind of resemble the OG party members in Persona 5 in some ways. Like, I think that Wonder's, like, first actual party member, the one in the yellow, the baseball player, is meant to be, like, a stand-in for Ryuji. But that's so gorgeous. A Hina doll mask? Most likely. Alright, who's next? Okay, we're having some skins now. This is Arai's summer skin, swimsuit, super cute. It's not a gacha without skins. And this one actually is a swimsuit, so good job. It's time for swimsuit review! Does this pass the Lily Is It a Swimsuit test? Yes! I'm seeing the honky. I'm not seeing stupid yiggy-ass diaper shorts that hide butt because the CCP's gonna get mad. I see a fucking bikini top, a cute cover-up, adorable hat, super cute beach shoots, and most importantly, an actual swimsuit! And a beach ball. Bonus points for the beach ball. Hooray! I want to see the 3D, though. Oh, that's so adorable. I like it because you can very clearly tell she's wearing a swimsuit, even though she has, like, that t-shirt covering it up. Very, very cute. I also like the visor, that it has, like, similar material to the t-shirt, so it's, like, transparent. A color scheme is very different from her usual. She usually wears, like, a bright yellow outfit in her Phantom Thief fit, but this is blue is very, very nice. A great swimsuit. Very cute. Face is adorable. Nice ass. It's really funny that, like, the Persona 5 team, they like butts. They don't like boobs. Like, Atlas is a very, like, bottom-heavy art style, I've noticed. Like, they don't draw tits, mama! They say a character has big tits, but then they draw her like a beanpole. But they always do really good with the ass. They're cultured. Yeah. They always draw the hips really, really, really well. Except for, in Metaphor. Hashtag 00 so sad, Hulkenberg. But yeah, very cute. Alright, let's finish seeing the turnaround. Also, a stupid design question. Is sheer waterproof? Because I see fantasy swimsuits love adding it for some reason. No, sheer is not waterproof. What sheer is, it's a good way to cover up the body while still showing off the swimsuit underneath. It's like plausible deniability of like, no, she has a cover-up, I swear. So it's not like just outright fucking super showing skin, if that makes sense. Did you say that they nerfed the girls' proportions because of CPU performance reasons? I think it's not because of CPU, it's more because they'd have to make a lot more different body type models that way. And if you have like one base lanky body that you use for everyone, you can just reuse it. It's more of like a reusing assets thing. I wonder, does the persona change? Oh yeah, it does! It has a... Chat, it has an orange slice. Summer Wielda has an orange slice. Still looks like a dope fucking goblin shark. Still has one of the fucking most raw silhouettes in this game. But now it has an orange on it. And wave hair. Oh, that's very pretty, actually. I like that they changed the personas, too. That makes it more... If I was gonna pull for this gacha, the persona better have some difference in the design, I would say. Because, like, if they had given me the same Wielda and just the swimsuit skin, I would not have pulled for this. The orange is on its head. It's kind of cute, though. And she has the color scheme for the actual persona user this time around, which is very nice. Which is the bright yellow that Arai uses normally. It's not a fucking gacha without fucking summer skins. I love her! That was so flirty, though. The poor Mothman, Jesus. I just studied Japan's fascination and why they love yuzu oranges so much. Because they grows on their country and they're yummy. I really like this. This is so sweet. Oh, Summer Subway slammed. Also, she has really big bags. I never noticed! I never noticed! Holy shit. Does this pass my swimsuit test? Barely. Barely! This doesn't feel like a swimsuit. This feels like a cute summer outfit, like crop top and mini skirt. Like, I get why they do it. It's because they don't want to just, like, also show ass all the time. But this barely qualifies as a swimsuit, chat. This is too much fabric for a swimsuit. It's super adorable, and I love the splash art, and she's so cute, but this is barely a swimsuit. Like, D, or a C. Barely passing, C-. It's like you're at the beach, but not swimming. Yeah, and I want a swimsuit. Summer skin means swimsuit. Very cutesy, though. And the 3D model took all the steam out of it. Why? Atlas, update your shit. There's been so many characters that, like, I see the 2D render, like, the splash art, and I fall in love with it, and then I see the 3D model, and I'm just like, sad kazoo noises. This kind of makes me want to go back to the days of just PNG gachas, like in fucking Grand Blue Fantasy. Because at least the artwork was always dope. I genuinely do miss that sometimes, because, mama, this 3D model is, it's lacking. It's very lacking. And also, not a swimsuit. Going back to the default art, definitely looks like her outfit just goes like the Haru school of hiding her bus. Yeah, like, she has really big bags, but you can't really notice them, usually. Deflated real quick, because it's not as cute! It's giving this. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Why is the splash art so pretty, but the fucking 3D looks so ass, Atlas? Why? Answer me! This looks so lackluster compared to the fucking splash art. Why? I cry every time. It makes me tear up every time without fail. I'm gonna keep this in the background for whenever the 3D model suffers. Oh, whenever the 3D model looks like butt, I'm busting you out. There goes the VOD. This is not copyrighted. You cannot copyright the shitty Titanic recorder meme. You cannot do it. And if you copyright me, you're a butt. Anyway, 3D model doesn't look that nice. I don't like it that much. Let's see the persona. Any interest in drawing any of these characters so far? I wouldn't make a comic out of any of them, but I do like the designs. Slight interest for some of them, but I don't know if it's enough to actually get me to make a comic. Cute face. Such a not swimsuit. No. How would you fix this? It's something that they have to do with the 3D models specifically. And I would actually make this just a pink bikini with like the hat, maybe a cute cover-up, instead of just that thing that is not a swimsuit. Man, she looks like she would be Subway Slam. That's the worst part. Like, she has like that like fucking very like sweet, innocent vibe of like, oh, there you go, knocked into the subway! Can you even make a comic out of this? From what everyone has said, they have very little backstories. Gachas are some of the things that I can work with them with very little context. So technically speaking, I could. I just don't know if I want to yet. Lily, what? She deserves it. Spanish! What a nerd. Subway Slammer. No. So let's see the persona, because they do change the colors. Her persona was goated, actually. Ooh, it's a pink fish! I love it! It's just the pink version of the fucking, Oh, I love it so much! Oh, it's like a pink harp fish. That's so pretty! Violently pink thing. Yes. Your persona's good, your design is bad. Well, not bad, but like, I don't like it, not a swimsuit. I like the persona a lot. The persona itself, goated. Fish, 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 fish. Looks much better in fucking 2D. Look at the bags. Look at the booba. Stick your hand in that booba. It comes out with a prize. It's girl sweat. Very pretty, but not a swimsuit. Tasty. No! It's like, girl sweat, delicious. Gamer subs, there's your new fucking flavor name. Girl sweat. Also, like, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. If you think that, like, sweat is attractive, virgin take. It's stinky. Lily, what? Stick a straw in between that. Ew. It's girl sweat! That. It's only attractive in, like, the very specific context of, like, you've been fucking for a long time, you know? Like, if you're actually, like, grinding on that dick for, like, 45 minutes, I've done that. I don't recommend. You get really tired. And you get really sweaty, then yes, it's sexy, but, like, if it's, like, just a girl, like, running around and she's, like, sweaty, and you're, like, sweat, that's not sexy! Lily, what? The donut does that a lot. I wish she had it in the 3D model. Lily, please don't die. You're fine! He's rusty. Ooh, another sausage for the party! I like seeing... so far, this gacha fucking beats out every fucking MiHoYo property because it has A, old people, B, more men. Is it still mostly women? No, actually, I think it's more of like a 50-50. Kind of, a little bit more, but it's not like Zenless where it's like fucking 4 women to 1 man.
Gamer girl bathwater flavored gamer sups.
God, could you imagine? It's not, it doesn't at all resemble Aketchi's outfit. People in chat that are saying it. No, like, Aketchi's outfit was a very specific type of Venetian mask, in the red mask with white outfit. But in his Psycho outfit, it did not at all have this silhouette. I really like the assassin vibe for this. I love the feathers. I love the shape of the mask. The coat has like a really, really cool flow to it with like the feathery edges as well. That's very nice. Very, very... Definitely very striking. A very muted color palette, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, I would say. I do enjoy the look of this. Let's see it in 3D, though. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Do I need to bust out the meme? No! Okay. Okay. That looks pretty fucking good. That has a really nice sense of flow while it's standing still normally in like a neutral pose, as it does in the 2D render. The gloves are particularly fun to look at, but for me the standout is the feathers on the shoulders. I think that makes it very intriguing, very fun design. Can't see the mask in this one, which is too bad, but we have the 2D render right there, so it's fine. I genuinely like the vibe of this. Like, people will say that this looks like Aketchi, like, it does not look like Aketchi. If Aketchi is in here, you will be able to see that his outfit is, like, way, and I say this so lovingly, Aketchi, goofier. His face is stunning. As a very, like, it's a very dipshit face. He looks kind of cocky. Does that make sense? But I genuinely like this coat. The leather working on it is beautiful. The high collar is great. The feathers are really striking.
A game that does really good 2D models in the game and had good designs is Unicorn Overlord by Vanillaware. Would be good for review.
Unicorn Overlord is actually a game that I want to play, believe it or not, because I hear it's very fun. Thank you for the super chat. Outfit is cool, but the face looks derpy. Does it? I think he looks fine. I actually did consider Unicorn Overlord for a character review, fun fact. However, I ran into a slight problem that most of the designs seem to be class-based instead of character-based, so I don't know what to do with that. It was like 3 characters with like the same design with different colors, so I don't know if that would be good for a review, so to speak. Bloodborne character, I like it. He looks like he hides secrets. Yes, in the feathers in his coat, and it looks so pretty. I also really like his shoes. The shoes have a good fit. Shoes have a great fit. Gloves have a great fit. The coat is very interesting, and I really like all the leather appliques on it. Really, really nice. Let's see the persona. But yeah, like the front of the outfit's also particularly cool because it has like that row of gold buttons. Really nice contrast to the overall darker, cool tone shades of the outfit, if that makes sense. I do think that he has some sort of like harness on the pants that leads to the, or if it's a different applique on the pants that leads to like the top of the torso. It feels like a bodysuit almost. I can't really tell because of the coat though. It still looks really nice. Very nice shoes as well. Bandages on the arms are really nice touch. Nice pop of contrast there. They work with their colors really, really, really well. I do like it quite a bit. Let's see the persona. The personas for me have been kind of like the winners in most of these. Like the actual base user costumes, they're good. They're very, very good. But look at that. Holy shit. That looks like a Digimon on steroids! Oh, that's so cute. That's not cute. That's actually really cool. The winged blades are a vibe. That is an aesthetic, and a very, very strong one. Winged blades, there's like pointies on everything in this one. This is, ow, the edge, the persona. It's so pointy, Jesus Christ. Blades on the legs, blades on the arms, blades on the back, on the helmet. Almost like a robotic persona, but not quite. A chain tail with a blade on it as well. This is, ow, the edge! Very much out of the edge. I love the wings on the hips and on the helmet that are gold. What a cool way to incorporate wings into a design without actually giving it wings. It gives it like a really like unique aesthetic while also being like vaguely threatening. I like it. I like this a lot. Yeah. Crawling in my skin. Stop. a very edgy character, but in a good way. I would not want to fight this thing. I feel like I would end up getting sliced and diced into a million pieces. Edgymon! What an asshole! I love it! Now you're free. Okay. The all-out attack kind of like let me know what his vibe is. He's an edgy boy. He's like one of those like teenagers that are like, I want to be a serial killer, but like they're like afraid of blood, you know? Like, I love him. The mask really ties this outfit together for me though. Like, that's gorgeous. He stole their eyes. He plucked them out like a prison raven. Motherfucker, those poor Mothmen. Is he a Ratman? He's kind of Ratman coded, I would say. Yeah, a little bit Ratman coded. I want to commit a murder. I think he's an older doctor. Is he? He's an intern, Dr. Lily. Oh, don't let him near patients. I like him. Okay, he is giving Ratman energy. He's a little bit psychotic, but we like that. Little bit Ratman. He's not friend-shaped. He's very pointy. He's very intense. Look at how they massacred my boy. I like him better, Aketchi. Stop it. He's 25. Does not look 25, but you know what? I'll buy it. What about Ratbird? You mean a pigeon? This is a really good fit, too. What a great design. All of these have been super good. Like, holy shit. Now You Are Free also goes on a t-shirt. My girl! Wait, my girl! My baby girl. Baby, like, gimme. My absolute favorite character from Persona 5 is this fucking S-tier level goblin! This one's the best one. Futaba's the best one. So this would be Oracle. This is the Navi for Persona 5. Best girl. Don't fucking at me. She has one of the most fun outfits out of the Phantom Thieves because she has very, very strong accent colors and a very sexy outfit as well because it's like a very, very form-fitting bodysuit up the top and then like more slightly looser pants on the bottom, but they have a harness. And they have, like, those, like, leg warmer things, which are very, very attractive. The guy, thank you for rejoining the channel. Certified Goblin Girl. I love her. Her mask is super cool, too. It looks like bug eyes. Like, her persona, you guys will see it in a second, definitely fits the vibe of the character. And she also is very fun because she has, like, bright orange hair. So the color scheme she has is very fun because she has, like, really bright orange hair and, like, mostly green and black in the main body of her outfit. For me, she's best girl. She's amazing. She's hilarious. And she's a really, really good fit for the MC. Genuinely one of the best characters in Persona 5. She has a great arc as well. If you haven't played the game already, go play it just for her. And her whole thing is that she's the Navi. So she's the one that guides you. She's not playable in Persona 5 per se. She's on the team, but she does not play. She does have all-out attacks though, which is very fun. So let's see the 3D model so you guys can actually see what I mean when I say that her outfit is, like, very unintentionally sexy. She blue screens if you confess to her. Yeah, she doesn't handle that shit very well. But, like, see what I mean when I say that her outfit is very, like, unintentionally sexy? It's very tight on top and not that tight on the bottom, but she has, like, a harness that, like, perks up the butt. And the cute little leg warmers, and her pants are actually, like, form-fitted, but not super tight. So she has a very cool outfit. The thing I like is that all of the green lines on Oracle's bodysuit frame her body incredibly well. Like, they really highlight how nice and slender and petite her frame is. She's not a very curvy character, for sure, but she does handle herself pretty well. She has really nice hips. Not super booba, but she has, like, a nice body type, and the outfit highlights that really well. So let's see the full turnaround for her. I really like her almost Crocs. Like, the harness she has highlights the badonki a little bit. Very cute. She has really nice hips, despite being, like, no booba. Giant glasses, very fun. One thing to note, though, is they toned down the orange in her hair color in this. In Persona 5, like in the actual game, Her hair is bright fucking orange. It's so annoying. She dyes it herself. And she also has like her ahoge. You can't really see her goggles in this one, but she does normally wear glasses, yes. Maybe it's the lighting in the viewer. No, in the 2D artwork, the hair is also not the same shade. Not as bright a shade of orange as it is in this one. They made it more brown in this. Yeah, it's a little bit more brown toned as opposed to being like bright orange. But in like the base Persona 5 artwork, Wave put up a picture, it's like bright orange. And now her persona is really fun though. Because her persona goes into the category of persona that I like to call vehicles. Her persona is called Necronomicon. She is usually inside of that thing. To get inside of that thing, she gets summoned up by the tentacles on it. So Futaba is really fun because her whole thing is like UFOs and she also has like one of the few personas that gets summoned very similarly to in Persona 4. She does meet her shadow in the game. But it's fun because to get into it, she needs to be like pulled up by the tentacles. And the inside of the spaceship is what helps her navigate you. I think that Futaba's entire vibe is based around like wacky conspiracy theories. That's kind of like the vibe that they were going for. And I love Necronomicon because it's like the most conspiracy thing ever. A UFO. An alien, right? It's a great persona. Super fun to look at. Very, very bright. Very colorful. Very visually interesting. That's the main thing that she uses to attack when she does attack. But she usually doesn't go on the offensive, I would say. But yeah. Like, she's a bit of a cryptid herself, so her persona being a cryptid really fits. I like the fact that we took the brightest parts of her color scheme to make Necronomicon, like the bright green and the, like, more light teal on her outfit. There's not an iota of red in there, which is why it's interesting that, like, the main red accent for Futaba is on her goggles. Yeah, she also has Egyptian mythology in there, but, like, that goes in more into, like, what actually happens in the game. But she's a very fun character, and her persona definitely gives that very wacky vibe. Necronomicon is a very fun persona. The tentacles just do things. They just pull her up. She's safe. She's fine. They made it a little bit more monster-y tentacles, as opposed to, like, the more robotic-looking ones she has in Persona 5. But it fits her so well to give her a UFO as a persona, you know? It's a very simple design, but it gets the job done, I would say. Definitely does. Let's see her all-out attack. Let's see if it's similar to the one she has in-game, actually. This was a bitch to turn around. I don't think you can turn this around. I like big butts and I cannot lie, but these women are like 2005 herring sheep. There's nothing. Oh yeah, they're very like petite. Oh yeah, it is the same. It's the same. Oh, I love her. The glass is destroyed. Get going, baby! So the hair color she has in her all-out attack is a little bit more similar to the one that she has in game, which is more bright orange. Futaba's very fun though, and like I think that like the way and the gobliness shows and it shines so well in this all-out attack screen in particular, because it kind of shows that like really goblin personality. Like Futaba is, if you guys couldn't tell by her look and vibe and the fact that she's a Navi, she's a hacker. So she likes messing with people. She definitely likes messing with people. That's kind of like her thing. And she likes to hack into things, experiment, all that jazz. So her all-out attack is kind of like, I fucked with you. She's also a gamer. Very, very fun character. My personal best girl in Persona 5, I would say. And that means that she should be followed by... Not how... Where... She gets shafted even in this fucking gacha. But, okay. Cherish? I love this. I thought it was gonna be Haru for a second. Nope. I love this. This is a beautiful design. The torn cape in a really, really bright color, but like the dark armor. This character's not wearing a full set of armor. They're like wearing like a half. So they have like the chest plate, a pauldron, and part of the arm set on one arm. But the cool thing is that the color scheme in this is really, really well balanced. It's mainly purples, a nice white for like a nice neutral tone. But we go from like a very bright purple on the cape to a much darker purple on the arms and on the boots and on the breastplate. And then you have a really nice pop of color with like a yellow tie and the icy, like the icy blue on the chest decoration there. I don't know what it is. Mask is very beautiful as well. Has the yellow of the tie and has the purple of the cape. But I think the fun thing is just how bright this color scheme is, despite the fact that the silhouette for this character is giving kind of like dark night. Does that make sense? Like, the torn cape is giving very, like, I am edgy Dark Knight, but the color scheme is super bright, so it's very interesting to look at. It's also an incredibly androgynous silhouette. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. I'm willing to bet it's a guy, but it's a beautiful silhouette nonetheless. Very, very, very much androgynous. I do appreciate some good androgyny as well. Let's see, though, if I'm gonna need to bust out my sad recorder. No! Okay, he looks great! Okay, it's definitely a dude. He looks adorable! So, Cherish has a bit of an asymmetrical design here because he has a pauldron on his left shoulder, but like a decent chunk of arm bracers on the right arm. The boots are completely symmetrical. Cape looks great. Chest plate, it's not actually a chest plate made out of metal. It looks like it's made out of leather. And the cape kind of buckles into it. Looks very, very pretty. I do wish it had the mask, but whatever. A little bit. The rosette on it seems to be made out of ice. Let's see the turnaround. We got a twink. This is a man. Yeah, this is a man. Oh, that's a beautiful cape, too. Gorgeous! The tattered aspect to it really adds to it, I feel. Oh, and there's also, like, icy blue elements on the pauldron. Sometimes when you're trying to make something with armor and you don't want to do a full set, consider just using pieces. Like, sometimes just the one pauldron looks really, really cool. Sometimes the breastplate looks really, really cool. Armor can, and I do know this for a fact because I've done it before, armor can be very tricky to draw. So if you want to do something that's armored, but you want something that looks like it might have a bit more mobility, or you want to add more design other than just a suit of armor, consider using the pieces and, like, designing those pieces to match an outfit. It almost always works very well. The tattered cape adds such a neat touch, too. It makes it feel a little bit darker without the design being too dark, because it's very, very bright. Besides that, boots look phenomenal. White pants revive, obviously. And there's a nice little bit of yellow on the back of the cape that matches the yellow on his tie. The thing I've noticed with all of these designs is that they're ridiculously well put together. I haven't seen a single of what I like to call Hoyoism on any of these. And I'm well into it now, so I can confidently say, so far, the gacha design creep has not hit me. All of these 4 or 5 stars look amazing. They all make sense, and they don't make my eyes tired. No random holes anywhere, no unnecessary details. Everything looks like it's been designed and put together with a purpose. Like, this is what good character design should be. And I think that we kind of, like, lost that plot a little bit because we'd just rather go with the thing that looks cool from far away, but as soon as you actually dissect the outfit, it falls apart. And I think that the Atlas design team knows this. The Persona design design team does know this. They know that design needs a purpose or you're not going to get anywhere, especially with something like Persona where a theme is key. They struck gold with the Phantom Thieves because it's such a strong theme, but you can do so much with it too. So when you have a theme to follow and when you have a purpose for a character design comes very easily. You won't struggle if you have if you have a purpose and if you kind of like know what you want to do with the character. A proper amount of holes, no more. Holes for the arms and for the neck. Probably because they had the design philosophy that Sega/Atlas sent to the devs. Yeah, like, they have a very clear design philosophy at Atlas, which is, like, design with purpose, you know? Which is how I always advocate design should be. When you're designing with a purpose, it's more likely that you're going to get a banger than if you're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something cool happens. Well, you will get cool things, because it does happen, but not as often as if you're doing the process properly. A lot of people seem to, like, have a disdain for the process of things in general, not just about character designs, and they think that, like, why should I follow the rules? I'm gonna get something super cool if I do it my way. Chances are you will, but chances are you won't. Like, the rules exist for a reason, and by learning them, we can break them. So let's see the Persona. That's why there's like 5 different Persona 5 games. Yep. Because it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. It's a beautiful color palette. I think that's like my favorite thing about this. It's like bright purple, dark purple, muted purple. The Persona though, let's see. Ooh, a classic looking Persona. A design that I think is definitely not, it's detailed, but it's not overly so. It doesn't have a lot of really fine detail. All of the design elements for this are fairly large, and you can easily tell what they are. It's a knight. So while Cherish himself has a darker color theme and palette, Almathea has a much brighter one. It's like mostly pure white, very bright purple, gold, very heroic, very bright, very beautiful, very noble. So it matches his noble aesthetic, but instead of being a dark noble, this is a light, very like light, bright noble. So let's see the turn on for the Persona. Another inverted color palette. They do that a lot. The Persona versus Persona users have to have color palettes that match, but they do invert them quite a bit. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love the ice crystals everywhere. Oh, that's beautiful. Sun and moon shields with the constellations. The skirt is really nice. The helmet is beautiful. The halo's gorgeous. The ice crystals for me are my favorite part of this because on Cherish's design, they're just an accent, but for Almathea, they are a core component of the Persona, if that makes sense. So that's gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Screams protectors. Yes. It's a very androgynous design too. Yeah, like this design is androgynous, but it feels more female, if that makes sense. So Cherish definitely has some androgyny going on there, which I can very much appreciate. Very pretty. A knight with no sword, but 2 shields. A protector. Gamer steps break. Wondering if it's a lightning user. There is no ice in Persona, so maybe. Wait, no, there is. There's ice in Persona, so for me, like, Cherish strikes me more of an ice user. Yeah, he seems like an ice boy. There's no water, but there is ice, so I think that this is an ice user. Stunning. Be true to my friends. All of these are English t-shirt signs, but like the artwork is gorgeous. The all-out attack screens all have like such a great art style too, because they have like really like strong color blocked shadows. Like blocked shadows are a vibe. They're not easy to do. You have to like learn how to place where to place them, but if you get it right, you get really striking artwork. I really like the way that he looks. Fire Emblem as character. No? Oh my god, SMH. Y'all just see armor and think Fire Emblem. Smash has cooked y'all's brain so hard that you see guy with sword and you immediately assume, oh my god, Fire Emblem, no! It looks like Lucina Lily. No, it doesn't. There she is! There she is, my baby! So, welcome to the most underrated character in Persona 5, Haru Okumura, also known as Noir. Best girl besides Futaba, Fat Tits McGee, Warrior of Justice. Please don't give her an axe, she will decapitate you. Haru is very fun because Haru has a very like Robin Hood coded design. Haru is more of like a traditional... She likes to call herself a heroine of justice, and her outfit definitely fits. Like, kind of like has that like mystique, but very girly, very cutesy, like with like the pink and the purple color scheme, with like the adorable hat, just a plain black mask, purple gloves. Haru's hair has also been de-orangified. It's usually a little bit more brighter than this. She's incredibly cute. Haru is one of those characters that like she's absolutely fucking precious. She also has like 50 head, by the way, giant forehead. And her vibe in general is that she's very sweet, but like, who gave her the gun, you know? Also, fun fact about Haru, if you reject her, she's a romance link in Persona 5. If you reject her, you will feel like shit. She's the only one that makes you feel bad if you reject her advances. She's like, oh, it's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm already dating someone else. Does she cry? She does, but not in front of you. She like kicks you out so she can go cry in her room. She guilt trips you really, really hard. Which is very, very sweet. It makes me feel super bad. But her design philosophy seems to be cute with an edge. Very, very cute with quite a bit of edge. Very simple design. Shorts, blouse, tights, corset, vest, hat, mask. Because I think that Haru established pretty early on that, like, she likes old school anime heroines. So she doesn't particularly want a very complicated look for herself as a persona user. She just wants to look like a mysterious heroine of justice. That's her thing. That's the thing that she wants. So let's see the 3D model. Just date them all. No, because then they beat you up. Look at also, yeah, bags. Haru is deceptively large in the chest. Haru, she doesn't look it because if you see like her civilian outfit ever, she has a very big sweater. But in her persona outfit and with this type of vest specifically, whoa, the girls like to come out to play. Haru has like the second largest chest next to An, I think. Very cute hair. The silhouette for her outfit is super soft, friend-shaped, and squishy, but like she has a grenade launcher and an axe, so she's definitely soft with an edge. It's kind of like reminiscent of like the Three Musketeers as well. She definitely has like a very like French vibe to her outfit, but it fits her super well because it's so like girly pop and cutesy, but at the same time it gets the job done that she's like a heroine of justice. She gives herself a really funny name, I think, in Persona 5. I can't quite remember what it is, but, like, we prefer to go with Noir. So, let's see the turnaround for her. I think that the way that you could describe Haru's outfit is a very classic one. With the mask, she feels like a very, like, traditional Phantom Thief. Because she has a very simple black mask. She kind of, like, fits Joker in that way that, like, they both do look like very stylish people who could just go plan a heist. Beauty thief. Oh yeah, she calls herself the beauty thief. It's really silly. They can just go plan a heist together and it would work out, you know? She definitely fits the more traditional archetype for a Phantom Thief. Besides, I think she matches really, really well with Joker. The boss fight for her was fucking hell. She's when you start hitting a bit of a difficulty spike in Persona 5. And if you do like the royal boss fight, it's like, ugh. Worst red herring ever. She was really cute though, and her persona is great. You'll see her in a second. We can actually show you. My name is Beauty Thief, she says confidently. It's also very cute on the back because the vest is very cinched at the waist, so that's why it gives her such fab bags. And she has like a really nice bright accent with like the bright purple gloves. But then we have her persona, which is the royal version of her fights was terrible. Milady. So, Haru has one of my favorite personas because it's so cunty. It's incredibly cunty. Milady is an amazing persona. It's super cunty. And that dress opens up and has like a machine gun. So, like, it does fit her soft with an edge vibe. And Milady is a great contrast to, Haru's actual outfit, because while Haru's outfit is more, I'm gonna go be the hero, I will do stuff in the field, Milady's outfit is very princess. So this is what Haru sees inside of herself. Haru does see herself as like a bit of a princess, but she definitely sees herself as a princess that can defend herself, if that makes sense, right? So her outfit, and like that's why her design is so great, because there's such a nice contrast between her persona outfit as a user and her actual persona, where she sees herself as she wants to be a hero, she wants to be the prince that will save herself, but she is actually a princess. So it's a really nice contrast between two outfits. Great color scheme, completely inverted. I think that Milady is just aggressively pink. Why is the dress so big? There's a machine gun under it. I never noticed the face in front of the dress before. Yeah, that's one's there on purpose. Milady doesn't actually have a face at all, it's just a mask. And the fan. Wait, Milady was a dagger on her dress. I never noticed that. Because it opens up to show the machine gun. Thanks so much for the follow. The head is just a fan with a mask. Amazing. It's a really... That's because Haru saw herself as having no identity besides being the heiress to her father's company. There's a lot of writing stuff that goes into the designs for the personas that if I could get into, we would be here for hours because I've already played the game. But it's stuff that you notice after you play the game. I will never get over the scene of Milady unleashing full arsenal and Ryuji just responding with Jesus. Oh yeah, Ryuji lost his shit. Wait, you can play the clip. So let's see the turnaround from Lady. Very interesting persona for sure, though. Doesn't the machine gun have a face, too? I think it does. But it's a ridiculous dress for, like, a ridiculous princess that has a machine gun in it. Haru is, like, such a cute character, too. She also gets shafted the most, because she came in pretty late in game, sadly. That's her figure, by the way. The only figure that I've never been able to get out of all of the Phantom Thief girlies is Haru's. It's impossible to find. I don't think they made that many. But, like, she is, like, such a classy bitch! Haru and her persona serve cunt so bad. She's super classy and she's super, like, elegant and fun. And she's a very refined young lady, despite the fact that she will hit you with an axe. Her thing is gardening, too, so she likes flowers. Oh, this is Mont's figure skater skin. That's gorgeous! She has a lot less hair in this one. Mont was one of the ones where the 3D model got absolutely fucking bricked, so I want to see if the 3D model for this one gets bricked. But, like, details on the outfit, though, that applique work is phenomenal. That is definitely a great figure skater outfit. It's aerodynamic, it's really feminine, it's girly, it stands out on the ice. The tights are super cute, too. Like, figure skating outfits I've always really liked because they seem tricky to design because they're very short and the skater needs to be able to move around well in them, so they're made with stretchy fabric, so they're not easy to make. This one's getting murdered by the 3D. Let's not put her in a box. Not murdered by the 3D, actually. Not that much. There's some color changes here, but the 3D doesn't actually ruin it, thank God. Again, figure skating outfits are notoriously difficult to make because they are made with Lycra, or very stretchy fabrics, which are not easy to sew, and they also have a lot of beading work on them that if you don't fucking industrially sew or glue those beads on, and one of them falls off on the ice, and she skates over it, dead. Like, being able to make outfits for ice skaters is definitely one of, like, the trickier art forms because you need to make sure that everything stays on, like, rock solid. Nothing can move. It looks very good in 3D, though. I love the ice flower motif on it. It matches her pretty well. Headdress is gorgeous. I wish I could see, like, the full mask, but, like, we will deal. The only thing I wish that they had done is that instead of, like, making it green, there was that more black tone in the end of the gloves because it looked more black than green in the 2D artwork. Let's see the turnaround for this. The hair is a bit shorter, but it does not look bad. Overall, I do think that the 2D render was brighter than the 3D, but they preserve the shapes, and that's the important thing. Like, you don't want to lose the shapes of the costume with the 3D. Especially a costume with, like, such a strong motif like this one. Like, the ice flowers being like, the vibe. It is very, very good. Very, very pretty. Let's see the persona. Oh, that's so gorgeous! Awakened Terpsichore. So, the Awakened Personas was something that you could do in Persona 5, and I think in Persona 4 and 3 as well, is if you maxed out a relationship, like rank 9 or 10, you could get the Awakened Personas. They had really, really strong attacks, and they were buffed, and they always had a different design, so I do wonder if the Awakened Personas are going to become a thing later on in this game with the Persona 5 cast, or with, like, everybody's cast. I particularly like the color scheme for this. It's much brighter than Mont's actual figure skating outfit. Very icy, ice princess, ethereal, absolutely gorgeous. All in all, a very good vibe. It's kind of like giving Swan Lake on ice, if that makes sense. I like it a lot. This could be an Awakened Phantom Idol. This is an Awakened Phantom Idol. So some design elements change. It's not just like a full recolor. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Also tits. That's a beautiful all-out attack. That's absolutely stunning. I really like how they did the appliques for it, and I like that they like showed some cleavage, even though these outfits are usually made with like skin-colored mesh, so you would not be able to see that much, but it looks really good. It's just a music sheet. Yeah, no t-shirt text, but like seeing the all-out attack though, I see a swan in the background, which means that her theme was like Swan Lake on ice. Very, very pretty. God, I love how delicate the faces in Persona's art style are. Oh! Mine. If it was pink. This is so fucking cute and so fucking sexy. I don't know what to do with it. I just want it. Like, look at the ass. I love the giant claws on the hands. Love the super, like, fluffy, bouncy shoes. And the tail is just chef's kiss perfection. Mask is adorable. Giant hoodie is adorable. Such strong shape play in this one, because, like, we have really big, exaggerated shapes and then, like, a very, like, athletic body. It looks so good on the 2D render. I am afraid for the 3D, but the 2D looks phenomenal. Like, look at that. Yeah! Woof, 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 woo! Yeah, dead ass. It's like a Shiba. Let's see the 3D model. Please don't biff it. Please don't biff. Okay, not biffed. Oh, that's so cute, though. I love, like, you guys have no idea how much I live for giant exaggerated features on character design like this. Meow. Like, giant shoes and giant gloves and giant hoodie. It's such a vibe. Man, I miss Darkstalkers. She has that, like, type of vibe. So, like, the name is Howler. Big bell on it as well. The paws go around her waist and make it look even thinner. Like, when you're like designing characters and when you're like drawing things, there's good optical illusions and bad optical illusions. Good optical illusions are optical illusions that frame the body and highlight the body. Bad optical illusions are the ones that fuck with proportions. In fact, it happened recently when they announced the new Octopus Thyron in Zenless Zone Zero, that the 2D render for it had a fucking shifty as fuck optical illusion. Let me show it to you guys. I actually, like, was talking about it in the Discord server because I saw the promotional image and I was like, whoa, what's going on with the anatomy here? And it's just optical illusions. So, yeah, so, like, with this one, with Howler, she has an optical illusion that makes her waist skinny, but it doesn't break it, and that actually really highlights her figure. And I think that's a good type of optical illusion to have. That's something that you can actually accomplish through clothing alone. You can do that with just the way that an outfit is put together. Like James Bond Weird Ass Chin in GoldenEye. Yeah. That can be an optical illusion as well. Her name has dog in it. Isn't it cute? I'm not staring respectfully at all. Those are great cheeks. Wait, an Octothyron? I haven't heard of her. They just announced her. It's a design that MiHoYo fucking butchered to make this one. But when they showed her 2D render with the drip marketing, it had a really gnarly optical illusion that I actually do want to show to you guys. Because it's the type of thing that if you're not, like, composing an image properly, it will show. They murdered a sexy nun for her. Yeah, the sexy nun design that Water Kuma probably made got fucking, like, replaced with generic MiHoYo. But let me show you guys what the problem with this image is, because MiHoYo doesn't have bad illustrators. However, optical illusions can and will happen with posing like this, especially with outfits like these. So tell me if you spot the problem with this image. Tell me if you spot the issue with this piece of drip marketing. A cookie to whoever in chat gets it. Waist. There you go. Waist. The waist, there are two optical illusions that fuck with the character here. The waist. The first one being the waist. So the way that the body is turned already makes the waist look pretty thin. And with the octopus tails and them adding fucking, for some reason, a purple highlight right where the waist is, it makes it so where are her organs? So that already fucks with her design quite a bit. The second optical illusion, let's see if you guys can spot it. Where is it? Chest angle 2, ding ding ding, there you go. The second optical illusion happens as her boob. Since MiHoYo refuses to not fucking put in a fucking boob job hole in every character now, there is a hole in the shirt where the tits go, where normally that hole would not exist, and you would be able to see, like, the fabric stretching over the tits. With that hole there, that second boob is floating in such a way that makes it look like a part of her sleeve. So it looks like she has, like, no waist and a really wonky arm. I actually broke it down for you guys here. So it looks like her waist is this skinny, and it looks like her head is gigantic, and her proportions just look like butt. When in reality, it's an optical illusion that happens from not knowing how to compose a piece properly. I think that if they had not given her the boob hole in the shirt and not added that weird purple highlight on her back, it would have not been as apparent. But the way that they drew it completely fucked with them. That's a bad optical illusion. It looks incredibly AI generated. It's not, but it's an unfortunate optical illusion. Those do happen. So then we have Howler, whose waist has a good optical illusion that makes it look thin, but not ridiculous. Let's see the full turnaround. This is, by the way, the same type of optical illusion that Clive from Final Fantasy XVI has. The thing that makes Clive have a Dorito body is giving Howler a very snatched waist. Let me show you guys. Clive and Howler are a really good example of how you can use optical illusions for your benefit, to highlight the body and exaggerate features without making them look stupid. So you guys can see a type of optical illusion that is one of the good ones with my boy Clive over here, Dorito body. The way that his shirt slash chest piece is put together really accentuates his waist. It makes his shoulders look incredibly wide, and it makes his waist look incredibly skinny. But if you take off the armor, he has normal proportions. So this is all done with the cut of the outfit and the use of cape and pauldron. Not to mention the bright red in the center of the outfit that goes down his body in an upside down triangle also makes him look incredibly Dorito body. So we use shape, we use color, and we use texture to create an optical illusion that accentuates the body, exaggerates the body, but doesn't break it. It's a very fine skill, and I think that Howler has the same effect. So yeah, like if you look at Howler's waist, those like paws on it really cinch it in. What a cute face too. She looks older. She looks a little bit milfy. I love the hoodie as well. Really looking for a reason to scare Clive's body. I really want to show you guys the optical illusion, a good optical illusion and a bad one. So Howler has one of the good ones. It makes her waist look so skinny, and the tail as well makes her hips look gigantic. But it's not broken. A little bit of a scoliosis spine, but we can ignore that. I want to dive into the tail. It looks super fluffy, very cute. I particularly like how the really big hands and the really big feet also accentuate her body pretty well. So she looks very playful, very fun, but also very sexy. It's a good balance. They struck it pretty well. I'm interested to see how cutesy the persona is going to be, though. Not cute at all! Okay, that's a very interesting persona. I was expecting something a little bit more humanoid. So Howler has one of the weirder personas that's almost mascot-like, with insane, big, exaggerated elements, not a humanoid face, giant ears, and no human body to be seen anywhere. It looks like molten lava. I swear to God, I was expecting a dog. So was I. I was expecting some sort of like female werewolf weird persona. Not whatever lava golem this is, but I don't hate it because it matches her shape so well. Like, she has really big hands. The persona has really big hands. She has big feet. This thing has no feet, but it has really big ears. It has like a very big face that kind of matches the one on the hoodie. The elements come together pretty harmoniously to create this persona, and I genuinely enjoy this. I really dig it personally. I like it a lot. It's actually a pretty good fit, all things considered. Even if it's not what I was expecting, it still fits with her color scheme, matches to perfection. It's just as fun as the persona user. I like it. I like it a lot. The name is Aura and it fits. Oh, it is. Yeah. And it has such fun details on like the hands as well. Like red accents, very bright, silver like fucking beads all over it. A lot of like very like almost oriental details as well. The line work on this is very organic. I like it quite a bit. And it's just a fun persona overall. I was expecting like a more humanoid sexy wolf girl, but no, this is good too. I'm actually pretty happy we got a non-humanoid persona. It's nice breaking the design from what that's been going on. Yeah, like, every so often we do get personas that aren't humans. We do get personas that are vehicles, that are robots, that are, like, non-humanoid mascot things, which is pretty fun. So far, in the variety side of things, Persona 5 The Phantom X is doing pretty well. One of my main gripes with modern gacha is that things get really boring because they're very repetitive. It's mostly, like, big-breasted, boobily, big girl that's sexy, and that's it. So I like seeing stuff that's different. Like the gilf, like the, like all the boys, the robots, the AIs. Like, it's a fun gacha in the sense that there's a lot to see. Let's see the all-out attack. Oh my god, I love her! Welcome, Shibuya. Is this because of the fucking Hachiko statue? Hold on, let me just give her a little That is so fucking cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry from how adorable it is. I really like how fucking snatched her waist, like the paws everywhere, the cute little dog face, the dog mask with the blushy cheeks. Like, come on, Persona. I don't want to play this game. Please don't make me. But it's so cute. She's a fan of the Shibuya statue. Of course she is. She's so cute. Look at her. Gorgeous. Gorgeous girl. Adorable character design. All right, who's next? I wonder if Aketchi's in here. He should be, but... Oh my god, they didn't forget her! Finally, she's been acknowledged! Also, I know that, like, it's a spoiler, but the name... She finally made it! She didn't get shafted! Sumi's one of those characters that, in Persona 5 Royal, that she made me mad, but not because she did anything wrong, but because she was barely fucking in it. The Persona 5 Royal... which was basically the definitive edition of Persona 5. If you want to play Persona 5 and you've never played it, get Royal. There's a lot of quality of life improvements. But the story bits they added, which was third semester, was not nearly as much as I would have liked. It felt more like a DLC in terms of story content than anything else. Like, the quality of life improvements were great. But one of the things that the DLC had was this character, Sumi Yoshizawa, also known as Violet, which is a rhythmic gymnast. And if you notice her outfit, she has a matching theme with Joker. They both have coats with 3 tassels. They both have bright red gloves, mostly black outfits, very stylish and very beautiful outfits as well. They actually fit together as a couple so well. I think that, like, if they had not refused to acknowledge her existence in other Persona properties, she would have been my go-to ship for Joker, but I met Futaba first. But sadly, despite the fact that the trailers for Persona 5 Royal made it out to be like the story was going to be about her, it wasn't about her. It was more about Joker and Aketchi than it was about Sumi. She was playable, but she was only playable in a very short section of the game. So I wish she had a little bit more love, because she definitely deserves it. She's a beautiful character. Her persona is stunning. Her outfit is actually a perfect match for Joker. She actually caused a bit of a stir when this outfit was first introduced because some people got real butthurt that she had a leotard. This is one of the cases where I think that the leotard is thematically very good because Sumi is a gymnast. Leotards are her bread and butter. This is like the type of outfit that she would wear to a performance. So people got really butthurt that she was legs out, even though she looks phenomenal, mind you, because they were like, oh my god, it's showing too much skin. It's like, but she's a gymnast though, it makes perfect sense. So this is like one of those cases where showing skin is thematically appropriate for the character. In the small amount of time she had, she proved to be a top tier ship. Oh yeah, like if she had been allowed more time, she would have been my go-to. Sounds like they haven't learned from how to handle a new character in Persona 4, except this new girlie is more tolerable. Oh yeah, Sumi was very lovable. Very, very lovable. Yeah, sexualization, even though it's what gymnasts wear. Yeah. But, like, that's the thing you'll notice about her outfit, is that it's more, you could say more overtly sexy than other Persona 5 girlies. But at the same time, though, I think that it fits her character really well because she has incredibly long legs, very graceful, has a lot of movement. Like, Sumi's whole thing is, like, rhythmic gymnastics, so she understands her body pretty well. Giving her anything but a leotard would have been a disservice to how, like, stunning the character moves. I want to see it in 3D, though. This is the 2D render from the game, which is absolutely stunning. Okay, why does it feel flattened out in 3D? That's what I want to know. Maybe because she doesn't have her mask? Oh, wait, I know why. Oh, we lost a lot of accent colors. So Sumi's, like, whole thing is that her hair is, like, bright asshole red. They mute, and the gloves are also supposed to be very, very bright, like Joker's. They muted them down considerably. Not to mention, I think there are some seams in her leotard that might be missing. And you also lose some contrast in her boots as well. I do think that this is a downgrade from the 2D render. We lose a lot of contrast. The color work for the 3D models in Persona 5X hasn't always been great, sadly. And with muted down reds, it looks like she's just wearing one solid blob of color. Let's see the turnaround. So we lost some detail. The face looks fine, but the hair isn't nearly as saturated as it should be, unfortunately, so we lost a lot of color. And am I fucking nuts, or did they take detail out of this? Like, am I insane? There's seams in the leotard that are missing, and there's also, like, details in the jacket that have been kind of overlooked. They got rid of some detail. She gets shafted even when she gets acknowledged. Poor girl. Sauceless. It looks like they stripped some details, yes. The cuffs are also flatter. They should be more fluffy. Interesting to note that, like, she gets shafted even when she's actually allowed to be in things. And this is why you make her the protagonist. I would have loved it if she was the femme protagonist for Persona 5 for Royal, but they're never going to do it. Atlas are cowards. So let's see Cendrillon, which is actually a gorgeous persona. So, Cendrillon is Sumi's persona. She has a phenomenal vibe. It's based off Cinderella. It's like the glass slipper come to life. It's absolutely adorable. Her awakened persona is even cooler than this one, mind you. It's one of the ones that's like almost ethereally beautiful and very on theme. Like, she's very much like the Cinderella type. I would say that she has that vibe. And she has, where Sumi has a very, like, muted, like, monochromatic color scheme, she has a very bright, colorful scheme. It's very, very shiny, very blue, a lot of color. Like, Sumi's mostly black with red accents, and Cendrillon is just color everywhere, like blue and purple and gold. It's very eye-catching, and it pops really well against Sumi specifically because it fits her vibe so well. I am really sad that we lost so much detail on Sumi's 3D model, but if you ever get the chance to play Persona 5 Royal and you can make it all the way to third semester, do it. You'll get to see Sumi shine there. Let's see the turnaround for Cendrillon. It's a beautiful persona, though. Like, it kind of takes, like, the elements from, like, the classic Cinderella Disney film, and turns them up on its head. So she is the glass slipper. She is the thing that was missing, if that makes sense. Which ties into her character pretty well. The cape is gorgeous. The ribbon looks like wings. There's just, like, metal engravings and enamel and just absolutely stunning work for this persona. Persona 5 Royal to me is basically the true canon. It should be, but they just fucked with it a little bit too much, I think.
Can we see the 2D renders for the personas, too? I know that all the Fiend renders look dope as hell, and I want to see the pose work for Aura.
Unfortunately, I don't have access to the 2D renders for all of these. Because I don't know if you can see them in-game. If we do find them, I can try to put them in, but for now, we're going with the game viewer. Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way, and thank you for the follow. Hi! Stunning girl. Get shafted every time. But you'll notice a difference with this all-out attack screen. When her hair is actually the right shade, she looks great. When her hair is actually bright red and the sleeves are the right amount of puffy and the jacket has the right amount of detail, Sumi looks amazing. She was missing a lot of contrast, I think, in the 3D model for this game. I don't know why they fucked with the 3D model colors in so many of these. But they did, and it mutes a lot of them down. Alright, who's next? Oh, shit! Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's so beautiful. Oh my god, where's my... Gimme. This is so cool. Like, I love me a destroyed kimono, like a broken down kimono, because I've been drawing a lot of these. So let me just like start by listing the things that I love. The extra detail on the mask, love. The giant obi, love. The fact that we turned a fucking kimono into a kimono with a pleated skirt, the boots, love. The parasol, gorgeous. Accents on the gloves, and now everywhere on the kimono, stunning. Like, oh, wow. And this just proves to me that Atlas, these devs, like, Atlas was probably involved in this. This is very clearly their design philosophy. It's amazing because this character is incredibly sexy without needing to try too hard. The only thing I'm seeing is leg, but the thing that makes it sexy is the silhouette for the outfit itself. Please don't flatten it out in 3D, but this 2D render has phenomenal flow and phenomenal composition. Amazing. They didn't flatten it out, thankfully. And this lets me see a little bit more detail. I wish I had the mask. I do. But the colors, though, what happened to the colors? The red on the inside lining of the kimono was a cool toned red. This is the warm toned red. So having a warm toned red on the back with a cool toned red on the obi, it breaks consistency. I think that they should have used a similar shade of red for both of these because there's both tones of it in here, but I think that a cool one would have done better. The outfit itself is still fire. The silhouette is still phenomenal. I really like the pleated skirt, and I like the more modern concessions to the kimono by giving the obi some leather belts. They keep nuking the colors. Yeah! It's like the one thing I think I don't like about this gacha is that their 2D renders look awesome, but then their 3D models have completely different colors for some reason. Like, why? I'm not sure why there's so much contrast with the 2D and the 3D. I'm genuinely not sure why. But the silhouette is still good. The boots are still amazing. And all the elements are there. It's just that they fuck with the colors. Let me see the turnaround for this. The joy and whimsy have been removed. You can add a lot more movement to a 2D illustration. It's an absolutely gorgeous piece regardless. I really like the hair. I really, really love the kimono's patterns and colors. and the fact that they're just like very nicely repeated throughout the entire outfit. I just wish that they had stuck to the color scheme that the concept that the splash art had originally, if that makes sense. Let's see how they recolored the persona, because this is a completely different outfit. Okay, so this is the awakened version of her persona. At a glance, it doesn't seem too different, but there are some details here that they've added. They've added a headdress. They've added a lot more of that red and white rope. The kimono seems a bit more elaborate, and the face makeup is no longer an aggressive line, but a very nice round circle. The eyebrows are also much sharper. I love the awakened personas because they usually take the design that they already had and they make it more bombastic. So like, if it's a JoJo stan, it becomes more of a JoJo stan. Does that make sense? Still has shuriken on the feet, still has like the teal design elements, but we've added a lot more ornament to this in the headdress and in the obi and in the kimono, and it just looks so nice. It's so nice to see. Thanks so much for the follow. The awakened persona still retaining their original design, but just elevating it just that much so that it looks more badass. I think the shoulder pads are also new. Let's see the turnaround. I think they did give her... They gave her, like, more prominent shoulder pads, definitely. Like, before she did have this style of cape, but the shoulders were not pointing out like this. So, the Awakened persona is more regal than the OG one. And I love it so much. It's absolutely stunning. Wind might be one of my favorite Persona 5X characters, I think. She just has a vibe I really dig. Does this look a tad bit over-designed, though? It's not. It's not. So, when you're over-designing something, the problem often comes from lack of purpose. This is not over-designed because there is a very solid element of repetition here, and it's very cohesive. So, there is circles everywhere, there is gold everywhere, there is red and white rope everywhere. The kimono silhouette, you can still tell what it is. There's more ornamentation, but I would not call ornamenting something over-designed. If there were things that broke silhouette, if there were things that fucked with the flow of the character, then yes, I would agree with you. But to me, this still reads pretty well. It's just busier. Busy does not equal bad. Busy can be very good. But the problem is making sure that something is busy with a purpose. Let me put it this way. The busier a character design is, the easier it is to break silhouette. And the easier it is to break silhouette, the easier it is that you're gonna fuck something up. It's like a machine. The more complex a machine, the more parts it has, the more likely it is to break. That's why with design, it's better to start simple and work your way up. Oh, it's like a ninja kite. I love it. But yeah, having ornamentation and detail does not always make something over-designed. This does not break silhouette, so I would think that it's a decent one. Oh, that's gorgeous! The ornaments they added on her mask as well just makes her that much elevated of a design. Because instead of having just like the little anxious eyebrows, we've given her full ornamentation on the face, like full gold. That give her gold on like the feather tips, the bright red eyeliner with the gold detail. It all ties to the actual kimono so well. It's super elegant and super regal. I love. Lion Dancer Rin, this is super cute! No gloves on this one. It really weirds me out when Phantom Thieves don't wear gloves, but like if this is like a dancer and not like in Phantom Thieves skin, fine, I get it. It's a gorgeous render. That's not skin, that's a white dress. Okay. Love the use of color in this, just bright red, white, gold and black accents. Very pretty, very fun, very spunky. Like I think that this one is the character that I said that was mainly super playful. And it shows in this design as well. The mask is still the same she used to have, but like they decorated a little bit more. This is very, very pretty. And again, Persona 5 is kind of like a gold mine of character designs. You can do anything with the Phantom Thief concept, like literally anything. And they've really been leaning into their themes so much. I like it quite a bit. Looks like a female martial art from a Chinese manga. I think that's the point. Yeah, like lion dance. It's super cute. Let's see the 3D model. Please don't biff it. They're gonna biff it. They're gonna biff the color. No. Okay, well, they did biff the color. This is a warm tone red. Why is the red on the fucking outfit is a cool tone on the 2D render, but the actual dress is a warm tone. It still looks nice, but we really have to stop muting the colors in these. I don't know why they keep doing this. It doesn't look good. The silhouette for the outfit still looks great, though. The face is stunning. And it's still a nice shade of red, but it just, like... I don't like how much we're muting the colors down for the actual 3D model. I think there might be a shading problem with the reds. There might be, because all of these are turning into fucking warm-toned reds instead of preserving the cool tones. But the silhouette of the dress, I love. It looks like a completely different character. They just changed the hair and dress. The silhouette of the dress I really, really like. Especially with like the transparent details, the fact that it's like has like a slit on the back, little leg tattoo looks really, really, really gorgeous. Armbands are very nice. Has a nice flow to it. The hair is very playful. She even has like makeup that accentuates like the more like traditional Chinese features. Are these 3D models just like muted colors and muted or something? I think that there is an issue with the colors getting muted in 3D here. The cuff with the little belt, it's super cute. She wears it pretty well, and it is a good dancer outfit. Definitely. I do wish that the colors matched better. And the problem with making such bombastic 2D renders, chat, is that oftentimes a 3D character has a cloth simulation and they're standing around in neutral poses. You will lose some oomph. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, wow. Oh, that's amazing. Mengpo. This is a beautiful like recolor of her persona with a different incense burner. Very, very nice. This skirt also looks super cool.
Hey again, I found the renders on the Megaton wiki under Gallery Persona 5. The Phantom X about halfway down. Or looks as cool as I was hoping.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for the super chat. Unfortunately, I can't put them in because I'm working with a pre-recorded video, but it's good to know that they do exist. Thank you. I might give it a look after. Thank you very much. The inverse color scheme looks really great on this one. I like the flower motifs especially. And I also really like that we went with like straight fire. Mempo got a serious upgrade. The base persona was already very, very good. This is just like giving her a lot more pizzazz. I believe that this one was meant to be a New Year's theme. That makes sense. Because weren't the devs making this a Chinese company? Mostly white with red is great. She looks twice as real. She looks very, very ethereal, very much goddess. I especially like the lotus on the belt and the red on the hair designs of this. Like, they've added some detail, but the base persona design is still very faithful to the original, if that makes sense. Let's see the turnaround. Especially those, like, ornamentations on her hips are new, I think. It's really cool of them to actually change the persona, not just the character. Because with skins, you would assume that the persona stays exactly the same and the character just, like, has a completely different outfit. Let's see the all-out attack. She's super playful. I'm really glad that they kept that aspect with this outfit. Because, like, her OG was also super fun. And that's, like, the main thing with this character that I like, is that she looks like a dipshit. She's a playful goblin. And again, the 2D artwork really, really shines how the character's personality. Way more than the 3D model. How much of the video is left, Lee? Not that much, but I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream or not. We might have to finish this tomorrow. There's like 10 minutes left in the video, and this video was like an hour long, so it's chunky. Ooh! Oh, yes. Oh, that's good shit. Okay. She is absolutely stunning. What a great bodysuit design. Very nice shape play, lovely colors. The bow on the back is great, half a cape. I don't know what her weapon is called, but I dig it. Also love the high pony and the thigh high and the knee-high boots and the knee pads. Gorgeous. This is Matoi. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Mask is super fun too. It looks like icy fire. Very, very cool icy fire. Let's see the 3D model for this so I can get a better look at the outfit because I can't see the front with this pose. And we lost some brightness. Silhouette still looks great. But what happened to that blue? What happened to that, like, icy blue that was, like, on her sleeve? And that, like, bright cyan. What happened to that? I feel like some of the earlier units did have the... Oh, wait. Appropriate shade of blue? We lost some vibrance in the color, though. Like, it's a little bit more of a muted blue now. I do wish that we could keep the OG colors. Like, maybe it's, like, the back of the sleeve. Maybe? Let's see the turnaround. Because I do like the silhouette for this. It's very, very nice. No, we lost the vibrance entirely. Like, the silhouette is gorgeous. I love her face. That high pony is super pretty. The bow on the back is adorable. But, again, my main issue with a lot of these is the colors in the 3D model are just borked. This game hates color. It's something about the 3D models that mutes them. But, like, yeah, the blue eyes and the black hair are stunning. What a great color combination. Great color combo, great silhouette, very nice sense of flow. The line work highlights her body beautifully. The boots are super stylish. The bows she has are also incredibly fashionable. So yeah, Matoi has a great outfit, just a bit of a muted color scheme. The mole under the eye is very cute. I like it. Super cute. Yeah, very, very cute. It's just too bad that we lost some color. Let's see the persona. Okay. We're giving femme fatale fish. So this persona has a completely inverted color scheme. So it's mainly light, while Matoi's base design is mainly dark. It is giving, like, deadly siren, mermaid samurai. I love the armor in this 2 bits. Like, holy shit, that is so cool. The faces on the pauldrons, and then, like, that, like, what's that word? The, like, stacked plates that are, like, very, very samurai. Those look amazing. Let's see the turnaround for this. Oh, that's amazing. That giant ponytail as well. It's kind of like, it looks kind of like a sickly, like, dying fish, but in a cool way. Does that make sense? Like a weird, sickly samurai mermaid, but it's very striking as well. Reminds me of a ghost shark. Could be. The faces on the shoulders are really nice instead of having pauldrons. It's a really cute design detail. And, like, the cape is split into 3 sections of armor, which works pretty well with some samurai elements at the back. Where the fuck was this shit when I was trying to do Gen 2? Christ on a bike. It looks great, though. I really like the, like, stacked armor bits. Like, the overlapping armor, rather, that's the word. It generally sells that samurai aspect. The big ponytail and the helmet is also goated. And the fact that, like, she's wearing the like, plated armor on the front, but, like, the tit is out, you know? It looks super dope. For me, the personas have been a bit stronger than the human units, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's so fun. I fight what you fear. More t-shirts. And again, look at how bright these colors are in the all-out screen, in the all-out attacks. The mask being a wave is such a neat touch too. But like, look at how much those blues pop. That's what we should be getting in playable, because that looks stunning. That looks gorgeous. Her face is also so well proportioned. I like it so much. But for me, like, yeah, like, we lost some brightness, which is kind of sad, you know? It makes me so upset that Atlas screwed up the global version. They still have some time to fix it, hopefully. The mask shoulder pads are a neat touch. Yeah, it makes the persona look really cool and intimidating. I love the wave mask. I think that might be my favorite part about this entire outfit, is like a mask that resembles the waves. It's such a clever thing with like the nautical theme that so many of these characters have had. All right, who's next? There he is! Fucking piece of shit! Hey, Aketchi, baby boy. So, I'm a huge fan of Aketchi, but I became more of a fan of Aketchi after Royal came out, because he's a psycho. Hi! I love this fucking idiot. I love Aketchi. So this is Aketchi's good boy persona. This is Crow. You can tell it's like a fake, it's like a fucking fake rose. It's cheap and fucking inauthentic, just like him. Like, he has the most like Prince Charming outfit on the planet, and it just does not at all suit him. His mask is amazing though. The mask is the Red Death. So like, there's something like disingenuous about this outfit when thematically for Aketchi, which is great because this isn't the outfit he normally wears in the metaverse. Pancake Boy, yeah. So at this point, Aketchi is a gigantic plot twist, and I'm pretty sure the plot twist is going to be spoiled by the game itself, so cover your ears! Aketchi is one of your main antagonists. Aketchi is the persona character that ends up betraying you. There's always one. And this is the outfit he wears when he's working with you, which is very like Hero of Justice. Aketchi is a detective. But a lot of the Phantom Thieves, besides Joker, because he wants to get into Joker's pants, I'm convinced after Royal, most people who meet Aketchi and like get to know him think that there's something like slimy about him. Ryuji is like, but yeah, like Aketchi has a really fun outfit because it's a very disingenuous Prince Charming. It's just that, a Prince Charming outfit. There's really not a lot to say about this one except the fact that it's a very good fit for like that royal hero of justice archetype, and the persona is ridiculous. So let's see the 3D model. When I first saw this motherfucker, I immediately went, what the fuck are you wearing? Oh yeah, it doesn't fit him. It's too bright, and like, I think very highly of myself for a Phantom Thief. Let's see the 3D model. Please don't mute those reds because they're beautiful. Okay, we bumped up the intensity on these reds for some reason, probably because these are imported from the game. So Aketchi, fun fact, is actually someone who will join the Phantom Thieves for a brief amount of time during the game. And you can play as him, and you can use this outfit, but you can also use the other one. And like, that's like his main thing, right? Is that he wants to be like a hero of justice, detective, super righteous. But you will notice very quickly that Aketchi doesn't dress like a thief. And there's a very good reason for that, because he doesn't think he is one. So the way that you look in the metaverse has a lot to do with your like innermost desires and how you cognitively perceive yourself. So Aketchi does not see himself as doing anything wrong, even though he's like gallivanting about in the metaverse stirring up shit. Why is the belt so high up? Like, it's supposed to accentuate his waist? Yeah, that belt should be accentuating Aketchi's waist. It's just below it though. So this is like his crow appearance, no mask. Let's see his face. Aketchi's actually very pretty. But I do prefer him when he's not trying to be pretty. I like Aketchi when his true personality shines. I recall his skills were also like a huge red flag. He knows a lot of dark move. Yeah. Like, if you looked closely at Aketchi, a lot of people called the plot twist way before. I was one of those people. But if you look closely at Aketchi's moveset and the way he carries himself, you can tell he's lying to you. Let's see his persona, because this iteration of his persona is ridiculous. Robin Hood is the persona that Loki uses. He's similar to Joker in the sense that I think he is a wild card. He can use more than one, or rather he can mask his persona really, really well. So Robin Hood is one of those personas that I don't like it, but I don't think it's designed to be liked. Robin Hood is ridiculous. It's like All Might from My Hero, but turn up the ridiculousness to like 11. It's like so gaudy and tacky and full of itself. Like, I am the hero. Won't you admire me? Won't you praise me? Won't you tell me I'm pretty? Look how good I am. Aketchi has a gigantic inferiority complex, and this persona kind of shows that off. And it's very, very funny because a great deal of his social rank with Joker is like competing with him. So if you want to unlock third semester in Persona 5 Royal, you need to max out Aketchi. Or at least get him to like social rank 8. Otherwise, you won't be able to get it. But Robin Hood is a design that it's so tacky and so gaudy and so bright and obnoxious that you can immediately tell that something is wrong. It's meant to be off-putting. It's a great design in the sense that it does its job. It's an overcompensating cover-up. Yeah, exactly. So on a second playthrough, you understand why Robin Hood looks the way he does, but on a first playthrough, it might just kind of rustle your jimmies a little bit. It might be like, something about this feels off. And then, when you see the other iteration of Aketchi, you're gonna be like, oh! So, let's see the turnaround for Robin Hood. It's so ugly, it's actually peak. It's meant to be incredibly tacky. Look at it. Incredibly tacky. Fuck. That's terrible. Aketchi! And also, you will notice, no inverted color scheme. This is not his true personality. Let's see his all-out attack. But yeah, I think that Aketchi shines best. And this is like, his all-out attack kind of shows off his real personality, which is kind of super unhinged, and that he thinks he's better than you. Aketchi definitely thinks he's better than you, and that shows in his all-out attack. I do hope that they put the other version of him in here. Motherfucker thinks he's him. Aketchi thinks he's God's gift to mankind, because he's so talented. At first I thought that stupid dance was a bug or something. No, he just does that. In fact, if you fucking play 1 or 2 dances in Persona 5 dancing, he calls Futaba an NPC. Warning, I'm playing something for you guys. Warning, spoilers. But I think this encapsulates Aketchi as a character pretty well. I think this encapsulates Aketchi pretty well. So let's, so it's 1 minute. Final warning thing, spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
Teammates! Friends! To hell with that! Why am I inferior to you? I was extremely particular about my life. My grades. My public image.
Also, the voice acting is phenomenal.
Round. I am an ace detective. A celebrity!
I love Aketchi.
Aketchi-kun.
You're just some criminal trash living in an attic.
He does.
So how? How does someone like you have things I don't?
Cause he's pretty.
How can such a worthless piece of trash be more special than me?
I love Aketchi. I love Aketchi. Cute, pretty boy. He's so gorgeous.
This argument is meaningless.
He has a point. Program this. Anyway, Aketchi's unhinged and I love him. And he wants Joker so bad. He wants Joker so bad, it's not even funny. Like, he wants in that bussy. I'm sorry. Like, Aketchi's like, this is mine now. Anyway, this is his, I am totally not unhinged, and I'm a superhero, guys. And then we have the normal Aketchi. Please be in here. Oh, that's so cute. Please give me unhinged Aketchi later, because I need it in my life. This is so sexy. Wow. With only 2 extra holes. Okay. Like, This is Racer Girl. Okay, this is one of the few characters that I heard about this one that I will say that this character being more on the sexy side and having like cutouts in her costume, thematically, it makes sense. This is a racing girl. If you guys have never seen a racing girl before in your life, these girls dress skimpy by design, okay? This is a case where the outfit being super sexy makes perfect sense because it follows a fucking archetype and stereotype for a type of costume that these girly pops do actually wear on the job. So it's super tight, it's sheer, it's super sexy, it has like fucking elbow length gloves, cutouts at the hips, the mask is adorable, and the white and black hair is super cute too. And like, it's just a super sexy design on purpose. Please don't butcher it, 3D. Let's see it. Ooh, I love. Oh, that's super sexy. And again, if you guys have never seen a racing girl before, Wave, put up some pictures. These are girls that dress skimpy on purpose. So this is a design that needs to be sexy. Like, the theme has to be sexy. Otherwise, it wouldn't look as cool, I think. And again, sexy with a purpose. You can do it. We can all do it. The fuck is Tuber's persona gonna be? I don't know, but I'm excited. Probably a car. The engine seems to do really well on dark colors. Yeah, the darker colored outfits and like bright pops of yellow and shit look really nice. It's red specifically that it has an issue with. I really do like it though because it feels like a leotard with like some very specific cutouts. Love the shoes, love the gloves, love the sheer part of the leotard. Looks much better with the mask on, I think, but I do like it a lot. And it is giving racing bimbo, which I particularly enjoy. Very, very nice. Very racing bimbo, very good. Okay, let's see the full turnaround for this. Her face is really cool as well. Also, nice dumpy. She has honkers and the bahonker. Wow, that's high cut. You know what? Wood. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I love me a Goonie outfit with purpose. I do like that. As a character designer, that makes me very, very happy. And it makes me kind of feel a little gay. Yeah, I like it. Thank you for the follow! A tiny bit, a little bit. Look at her. Wood, next question. What's the persona like, though? I'm kind of, almost picturing a vehicle. Kinda gay? Yes! Okay, not what I was expecting. BTs. Not at all what I was expecting, but not bad. Not bad at all. Completely inverted color scheme. Love the wings. I love the detached legs and the legs with like the holes in the calves. You know what it kind of reminds me? It reminds me of like arms from Nintendo, like the like stretchy arm bits. Hair looks very cool. Wings look very cool. Headpiece is awesome. But I particularly like what they did with the limbs on this one. Let's see the full turnaround. Not sad kazoo noises, not a race car. Were you actually expecting a dead-ass race car? Part of me was kind of expecting some from a vehicle, but I don't dislike this. I actually think this looks really cool. Especially, like, the detached legs. It gives it such a persona vibe. I love it. I'm disappointed that the legs are not monster truck wheels. Yeah, missed opportunity to make the legs wheels, you know? But there are wheels on the design, so it's not all bad. So I do like it. You know, it does remind me of Digimon a little bit. Not in a bad way. Super sexy. Like, and I think that's the point. The point of the racing girl is to be eye candy. She is designed to be eye candy, and I love that. The mask is also super cool. I think that this outfit, the mask really rocks it. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. The legs are really cool. Yeah, they are. Saw that there were some leaves in its hair. Yeah, there was like a tree trunk wrapping around there, like branches almost. I don't care for the yellow and brown in the hair. That's just highlights, though. Like, Persona 5 does this where they add, like, shade and then they add, like, a really strong colored highlight as well. It helps the line art pop more. Dream of Velocity, another shirt thing. But yeah, very sexy character. I do like this one a lot. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, wow. The character designers behind this game are fucking geniuses. Jesus Christ. The lace detailing on the flounces on that, like, leotard are so fucking cute. We got a singer, by the way, a performer. And, like, I like that there's a mix of, like, more modern construction to this outfit, and then you get, like, the really princessy bits on the bottom and, like, the very, like, dainty laced-up shoes. Let's see the 3D model. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my god, she looks so cute. That is absolutely stunning. Okay, we lost some of the brighter blues here, but not a huge issue. I love the hair so much. I wish that, like, were the hair ornaments a part of the mask? I feel like they're gone. I like the sleeves a lot that go right into the gloves. It's still very dainty, very princessy, very floaty, like a cloud of a person. That's super cute. Let's see the turnaround. Angie. Look at how pretty her face is. So this is another one of the ones that has a leotard, but I think that it looks really, really nice. Especially with those shoes. The, like, floaty bits of the costume are absolutely stunning. And not a very stealthy, not very Phantom Fifi costume, but very nice nonetheless. I am expecting a fully inverted color scheme, like all blue for the persona. I love her figure, though, so much. She's absolutely gorgeous. The leggings are super, like, that is very sexy. That's, like, a very cutesy, sexy vibe. Like, it's like it's a nice balance between a very sexy element, like the leotard, and a very cutesy one, like the lace, and, like, the flouncy ribbons on the leotard as well. Let's see the persona. Also, nice booba. Thank you very much for the follow! Oh my god! She has a biblically accurate angel. She has a, what is this? This is a chariot. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, I love Euterpe, which is probably a muse, I think. That is so, that's a biblically accurate angel. And not a super inverted color scheme, but more colorful than her usual. Be not afraid, child of man! Would! Be more afraid, child of man! It is, like a chariot or a throne. It's one of those two. Yeah, you're right. It's beautiful. It's so ethereal, too. I'm just starting Persona 5X on a C server for my PC, and I'm a bit curious about the game. I haven't played it myself, but I'm looking at the character designs, and I will say that they cooked. I can confidently say that they cooked now. This is absolutely stunning. Like, there's so many lovely little details, like all the eyes being colorful orbs, the wings, the fact that, like, the center of the persona is faceless. It matches the lace on her dress, and it matches, like, her ribbons and, like, her headpiece. So it's absolutely, like, biblically accurate, terrifying angel in that way. I love it. I think it's a, oh, it's a chair! Oh, does she sit on that? Oh, that's awesome. So it's a vehicle persona. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Small detail. She is wheelchair bound, so he uses the persona to be carried around. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so cute, actually. That's really adorable. I love this. It's a persona that, like, has, like, more than one function. I need to see the all-out attack, then. She's a Navi, by the way. She strikes me as a Navi. Seems like more of a support user. And Misericordia. Like, oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh, it's so sparkly, and her mask is so cute, and she's so precious. She's generally angelic. That's kind of like her thing, I guess. Why is there so much detail that gets lost in that 3D model? Jesus, these illustrations, like the blocked out shadows, give so much more detail to these. She's so pretty, chat. Like, oh my god, that's so gorgeous. Oh, Alright, who's next? If it better be insane Aketchi or I'm gonna riot. Give me the boy. Give me- No! Ah! Ooh, but I do like it. Ooh, Luche. Oh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, allow me to be aggressively straight for a minute. This is a Prince Charming looking ass, but unlike Aketchi, he doesn't seem disingenuous, if that makes sense. Another Prince Charming vibe. A good one, though. The high boots are everything. Luche, as in Lucifer, he might be similar to Aketchi, because there's a lot of parallels between the team members in Persona 5 and in Persona 5X. Will he be changing sides? Oh, no, like, I like all of these. Ratman? I'd have to see the all-out attack, but, like, the base outfit is solid. I really love those boots, though. Boots, foofy pants, very Prince-like. Fluffy sleeves, very Prince-like, and ruffles everywhere. I like the mask, too. It seems to be reaching upward, almost. Cape is very pretty, the lining especially on the inside. It reminds me of, like, a Disney character. I would have liked to see something like this in that movie that no one liked, Wish. What is that? A bastard sword? It's gigantic. As a bye guy, I get you, Lily. Yay! He's a story of Phantom Thief. Okay. So let's see his 3D model. Let's see if they biffed it. Did we biff it? Without the mask, it loses some pizzazz. I will say this. With a jacket and outfit like this, you need a high collar. That shirt should not be open. Like, that shirt being open immediately relegates him down to, like, way too casual. It's still a good outfit, but I would have fucking tightened that around the throat. The boots are phenomenal. The lighting of the coat no longer looks purple, it just looks blue, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Very, very pretty. The mask carries a lot of these outfits. The problem is, here's the problem. The mask for every Phantom Thief is a central element. The mask is basically what you build the outfit around. That's why without the mask, they don't hit as hard. Oh, wow, I love his eyebrows. Those are gorgeous eyes. Those are beautiful eyes. Oh, wow. Great eyebrows, too. Oh, the detailing on the back of the outfit is great because it's like a nice accent colors as well. And very nice ornamentation. It's not super busy, though. There's just nice details on it. A very piercing stare. Look at those eyebrows. He looks like you disappointed me. He looks like a disappointed father. I'm disappointed that your neck is so open. Close your shirt. He does have a big forehead. Let's see his persona. Okay, this is not a nice person. Your inner self is a dill hole. It's giving evil, chat. I'm sorry. Like, oh, this might be the betrayer. It's giving Prince of Darkness on the inside, fucking Kaino. It's giving Prince of Darkness on it, cunty. Like, I love it, but it's so cunty. I can fix him. No, we can't. I don't think we can't. Evil secrets. He's not Aketchi, no. But he's definitely someone that's hiding things. He's judging your poor choices. I've never seen a more villain-coded design. Holy shit. You wanna know why? Triangles, intensity. Because one of the shapes that you use to convey, like, villainous intent is points and triangles. And this design is very pointy. The cape is pointy. There's spikes everywhere on his boots. There's spikes everywhere on the decoration of his sleeves. The halo is not completely round. It is pointing up, almost like horns. And the gears on the halo are very angular. Not to mention that the persona's helmet and hair are also very angular, which is very villain-coded. Not to mention he has a very dark color scheme.
He is about to say I'm Ferdinand von Air.
I mean, kind of a little bit. Thank you for the super chat. It looks really cool, though, because completely the opposite of Luche, in the sense that, like, it has such a dark color scheme. It's mainly black and really dark blue, which are great colors for this, but still respecting his color scheme, believe it or not. It looks so intense and evil. I love it. Royal blue with that. Yeah. Prince of Darkness is what I would use to describe this one. Let's see the all-out attack. Oh, the heart is beating. Ooh. I didn't notice that. Yeah, this is definitely a character that's hiding something. Oh, he's the same as Aketchi. So, I've noticed this while I've been going through this cast. The main cast members have, like, actual parallel to
Vino
the Persona 5 cast.
Vino is essentially the Italian Robin Hood.
Oh, it is Aketchi. Okay, so, like, there's a lot of character parallels between the Persona 5 cast and the Persona 5X cast, which doesn't help that thing I said when I said that this is basically just watered-down Persona 5. Because if you want to play Persona 5, just go play Persona 5. Don't play the gacha. But the designs are baller. I will give them this. He may be the same as Aketchi, but he hides it better. He might. Yeah, he looks more... better put together. Oh my god, they added him in! Hi, Makoto! Makoto doesn't have a codename because Makoto's from Persona 3, which is one of the best Persona games. Story-wise, my favorite story. Makoto... from what I'm noticing is that we've changed the C's uniform a little bit. We've changed the armband to actually, like, staple onto the sleeve to look like it's a part of the sleeve instead of just having an armband. If I am not mistaken, this is the Persona 3 remake design. Fuck, do I need to start playing Reload again? Baby, 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 baby. Yeah, this is the Reload design. It's gorgeous. I love how bright blue his eyes are. Like, Makoto's an antisocial freak, but, like, it's a great character. I love what they've done with the uniform. Fun fact, I've actually not seen the Reload designs, so this is the first time that I'm seeing what they've changed. They changed the armband, they changed the coat, they've given him really nice gloves. The gun is different now, it's not just like a random gun anymore. He still has his headphones always, but the core silhouette is the same. So let's see his 3D model. He's a broken-ass electric unicorn. I'm guessing he's a 5-star. I really like what they did with his coat. They give him a nice little pop of color as well. Oh my god, they fixed your hair! So Makoto used to have hair that was kind of like very, very long, kind of covering one eye, but it was also kind of shapeless, so he looks like a fucking mushroom. They styled it better. They styled it much better. I like it. So these aren't like Phantom Thieves. This is just the Persona 3 crew. And what did they do with Orpheus? Let's see what they did with Orpheus. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Orpheus looks great, by the way. I know what happens in Persona 3. He shouldn't be here. But I'm guessing there's a story reason for him to be able to be around. The reason is it's a gacha! But yeah, Orpheus is a dope persona. Very, very fun one. I like his, like, super awakened version, but you can tell that this is an older persona design because they hadn't quite refined the over-the-top design elements the same way that they have them now. Like, he still has some exaggerated stuff, but if you look at, like, this compared to, like, Arsene or any of the gacha personas, there's a lot more detail and a lot more bombastic element in the modern ones. This still holds up, though. Orpheus is still a very good persona. Let's see his all-out attack. And we are using the persona. Done and dusted! Out of this world! Follow for more! We are using the Persona 3 splash art instead of using an all-out attack for Persona 5, which I like. I think that it looks really good. He looks lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful boy! Hi! This is all ripped from Reload, which I love. I wonder what else they're gonna put in there, because, like, there's, like, a wealth of characters from Persona... Oh, there she is. A wealth of characters from Persona games that they can put into this. Yukari looks so good. Oh, I'm actually really happy that this is the first time I'm seeing the redesigned uniforms, because guess what? They have a lot more personality now. There was nothing wrong with the OG uniforms for Persona 3, but these have a lot more personality, a much better silhouette, and a great sense of flow. So I really like what they've done with Yukari. She always had a goated color scheme, just like pink, red, and like the black uniform, but the jacket now has really nice flair that makes it look just all the more girly. She's so cute. She looks great, honest to God. Love the socks, love the shoes. This is like a deconstructed school uniform, which I very much enjoy seeing, yes. Oh, I really like it. I'm curious how she looks before. She was wearing a more basic school uniform. Like, this is a more, this feels less like the school uniform, more like the C's uniform, if that makes sense. However, her hair is no longer orange. That's something I don't like. We lost contrast. It's like more, it used to be like more light brown-ish, orange-ish in the OG game, and now it's just like muted, just mousy brown. From the artwork is like much brighter. Probably the same engine thing that would happen to Futaba. Most likely, yes. But yeah, the fucking Persona 3 Reload designs are dope. I like them a lot. Because in the OGs, she was just wearing like a normal school uniform. What did they do to your hair? I don't like that color on you at all. Can we just start calling the lack of contrast saturation the curse of Snyder? Why? Muted color scheme, but I do love the uniform. They have 3 units for Persona 3, and rumors are that the Persona 4 cast is coming to the game end of the year, if it doesn't shut down. The pink is also way more subdued in this. It was much brighter in the artwork. I don't even remember Yukari's Persona, because I watched the movies when I played, I fucking encountered Persona 3, so I've never actually played it. Oh, it was Io. Again, it's a good Persona design, but it's missing that bombastic fucking element that the new ones have. Like, she should have had a different outfit instead of just like a really long t-shirt. It's a beautiful design, but it's missing oomph. Which, again, makes sense. Growing pains. This was only Persona 3. They hadn't quite nailed down the aesthetic. So, it's still a good one. I would have given it more detail nowadays. And the reload screens are so pretty. See, the colors look great in this. Much, much greater. Like, very, very pretty. If you take off the jacket, you have the OG outfit. Yeah, without the jacket, it's the OG outfit. Oh, Akihiko! Dude, I love the new look on you. Like, he already had a fit very similar to this, but I really like the C's armband. Akihiko's great. Akihiko is, like, such a fun character, too. Like, he's a real bro. Looks absolutely stunning in this. I really like the reload redesigns. They have taken to the new, more modern Atlas art style so well. I think that that's something that Persona 3 was really missing. Like, the art style was definitely having growing pains when the game first came out. So Reload fixes a lot of those issues and just really polishes the art style. I enjoy that very much. Let's see the 3D model. Probably gonna lose a lot of pizzazz with that. Yep. Completely dead. Completely muted. I don't know why. He looks good, but the red is way too dark, way too muted. We lost a lot of contrast, which makes the character look really, like, dull. It makes the character look very dull by comparison, which is weird. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Super dead red, not at all contrasting. I don't know if it's the engine or what, but something's definitely fucking with the color schemes in these. He's been snidered. Why? Protein junkie? Yeah, baby. Fucking boxing champ. The armband is different now, yeah. They didn't just make it like an armband, they actually like tie it to the sleeve. Yeah, but the bandana's so bright red, why not the sweater? That's a good question, I don't know why. Let's see his persona. Oh my god, I forgot about... I forgot how dorky it was! Oh, this is peak old school Persona. This is peak old school Persona scuff. That is a meal with a wig. I thought my game was bugged on this one. I swear to God, that is a meal with a wig. It's a much worse design than Caesar. That is awful. That is fucking dog shit. Oh my god, like, I get it though. Old school Atlas. This is the growing pains were still a thing here. It looks so silly though. The long flowing luscious hair and like no neck whatsoever. 10 out of 10. Tiny head, tiny hands, tiny feet. Fucking 10 out of 10, chat. Let's see the turnaround. It's so silly, I'm losing my shit. It's awful! My guy. That looks so... The luscious hair is... This is fucking sending me. It's easily the worst MC Persona design. He's not a, like, MC. He's, like, he's in your party, but, like... Oh my god, this is terrible! Just give him a new one! Gorgeous. Beautiful boy. On the next round. Beautiful boy. The reload screens are lovely. Lovely, lovely. Sexy dentist gone wrong. Stop. Ooh, Barry. Oh, that's so cute. I love the goth aesthetic for this one quite a bit. The scythe is lovely. The boots are amazing. Oh, they're gonna get so fucking biffed in 3D though. And the flowers everywhere are a great touch. Her mask isn't even a full mask either. We do have gloves for this one. I think that this one is the design that has like the most chaotic asymmetry, but I need to see it in 3D to be able to tell you guys for sure because that's when the turnaround goes. I love her weapon though. Yeah, it's giving Corpse Bride. Ooh, I love... Okay, this one translated to 3D really, really well. The red is actually like the cool tone red that it should be. The outfit is a little bit flatter on the skirt, but it's not really an issue. I think that part of this look is to look like tattered, like Corpse Bride. So it being like that asymmetrical, it has a good reason for it, so it doesn't really bug me. Is it an aesthetic that like fits with Persona 5? I would say no, but I don't hate it either. Like, it is a very unique look for Persona 5, but I do like the way that it fits, and I really like how, like, aggressively goth this girl is, chat. Like, holy shit, so aggressively goth. Let's see the turnaround. Let's see what she looks like from the back. This is, like, intensely gothic bitch. Look at that makeup! Oh, that's gorgeous. The makeup is stunning. Holy shit. Her face is amazing. Losing in the hair a bit. Yeah, her hair's a bit shorter, but that happens a lot with the 3D models. The back of the dress, fucking destroyed veil. Oh, she has twin tails, but I thought her hair was down. Oh, okay. I thought her hair was actually down. I think I would prefer it with hair down now that I think about it. The fucking back of the dress is destroyed in a good way. A very, very good fit. Very solid, very goth. I appreciate this. If the persona is not equally as gothic, I will lose my shit. Super stylish. Yeah, the smoky eye look is great. Ooh, yes. I love that fucking, like, low-key floating spiky coffin around her. Like, it looks like it could clamshell around the persona any minute now. No legs, a lot of torn fabric, super Halloween. Very, very cool color scheme. Very nice use of, like, those muted, magenta and very, very bright blues for contrast. Also, the persona's face is floating above her. That's amazing.
Thanatos energy.
A little bit, yeah. Love the spikes. Like, it looks like she's about to be closed in on all sides, which kind of tells you something about the character that, like, she feels trapped somehow. Like, that's what this persona's telling me. How goth do you want the persona? Yes, very. Only 2 left. Oh, good. I'm dying. It's a very dark persona. Yeah, I really like it because it just tells me something about the character that, like, the character probably feels, like, claustrophobic almost. It's super, super cool. I love it when I can infer a character's personality based off shit like this. The persona should be able to tell you something about the character, almost always. So let's see the all-out attack. And she's a prisoner too. Oh, she's awesome. And there's like a key. Her mask is really dope though. Like, I think this is the most chaotic outfit out of all of them, but considering their incredibly strong goth aesthetic and the fact that the outfit is destroyed, it makes sense. The bright pink on it is lovely. Makeup is stunning. And I like her vibe altogether. I love the corpse bride aesthetic very, very much. There should only be 2 more left on the roster. This is Miyu's swimsuit. Very cute. Very simple. I was expecting something a bit more complicated. Adorable. Love the bubbles. Love the clownfish. Love the fucking Dory. And we gave her a surfboard. So there's not a ton to say about this because this is actually just a swimsuit. But as far as summer skins go, you passed the vibe check. You are wearing a swimsuit. Good job. Summer puppet is very cute. The headband being super shiny is also a nice touch. This is about as swimsuit as you can get. Yep. One piece. I wonder how they changed the persona. Okay, they just made it like a very, very bright purple. That's so cute, though. I think I prefer the color scheme to the OG, but I do kind of like the pastel vibe for this one. And the starfish on the cockpit are super cute. It feels iridescent, like a pearl. Very, very cute. A little bandit on the knee. Oh yeah, that's a nice touch too. Very soap-like colors, yes. She's not a Navi in this one. Oh, that's so precious. I love the way they do faces so much. Jesus Christ. It's so cute. And like so playful and sweet. Like, you'd think that with smaller pupils they would look less attractive, but no, they look very cute. Like the stare is super piercing, and I really like how dainty the mouths are. Okay, last unit. Summer Marian. Okay, you passed the vibe check. That is a swimsuit. That is so cute. I love the flowers so much. She's wearing a white bikini, but she has a cover-up. There's daisies everywhere. It's so warm and inviting and cute and sweet, and that is gorgeous. This is the nurse, yeah. Very, very nice. Oh, that's so pretty, though. I love it when you have a cover-up that still lets you see the swimsuit underneath. So, like, it's sheer, but it's also very low on her hips. Just a pure white swimsuit. No crazy crows. Sadness. Pure white swimsuit. Very, very pretty. Gets right to the point. It's just swimsuit, flowers, cute cover-up, that's it. Doesn't need anything else, honestly. And she's like a nurse character, so like the purity thing does fit her. Mischance for her to have a lifeguard outfit. That would have also worked considering like the nurse background that she has, but I think that like the pure white bikini is a better fit. The daisies in her hair are a nice touch. I wonder what they're gonna do with like the giant needle. I hope that the flowers get replaced with daisies. Kind of reminds me of She-Hulk. She has that vibe, yes. Oh, that's so cute though. Oh, that's precious. So instead of making her just pure white, like Marian, we made it pink and we gave everything. We changed the flowers so they look like wind chimes. We gave her coral. We gave her like hair that looks like flower buds, much pink leaves and dewdrops and liquid instead of like a solid disc piece. That looks so good. Still a needle though. I'm very gay. The persona's beautiful. Persona's stunning, especially the color scheme. It's like peachy and summery and sweet and fun. I love it. Delicious. I want to eat it. I would drink that juice. And last but not least, at summer, all out attack. Oh, just beach. There you go. Just beach. Heal your wounds with these tits, mama. And with that, that is it for all of the characters that have been released so far. I know they've announced more, but we're still not there yet. This video only comes up to Summer Marian's. For Persona 5, the Phantom X. Now, will I play this gacha? No, they did not get me. They almost got me, but no. However, I can say confidently, final thoughts on the video, the character designer's cooked. This is peak gacha character design. I do think that several companies could learn from these because they have good purpose, solid themes, and they are cohesive. They are very sexy without being too much. There is not a single random hole anywhere, and nothing feels unnecessary. Everything feels thought out. The character designer's cooked. I am not going to play this game, but I can confidently say that I do like the characters. I do think they look very, very nice. And if you want to check out Persona 5X for any reason, let it be just for the character designs, because they're very, very, very good. That's about it for this video, or series of videos, rather. Feel free to use the same intro for both, outro for both of these. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Let me know if you would play Persona 5, the Phantom X. If not, why not? Do you like the designs? Is there any unit that called to you particularly? Let me know, and fight your demons. I enjoy it. And yeah, remember, if you are feeling thirsty and low energy, and if you've been streaming for like a few hours till ass o'clock in the morning, go try out some gamer steps. Use code KINKIMATION at checkout for 10% off and energize things. And yeah, I've gone way over, so I will see you guys soon. And before I leave stream, I would like to very much once again remind you all that the plushie campaign has been extended a week. So if you guys did not get a chance to get your plushie, if you wanted one before the campaign ended, you have you have 7 more days. Congratulations! And also, new chapter for Magical Miss Lucy is out on Webtoons now, episode 6. Go read it and then tell me that you liked it, because I am a slut for praise. Alright things, I will see you soon. I love you. Bye-bye!